today.
I'm glad you don't like my attitude today.
Because I'm fucking black. I don't like that shit. Just quit. Fucking stomach hurt.
What you mean your stomach hurt?
I'm hungry.
I'm sorry.
So I'm like, just quit. Get this on.
Ain't no getting it over with.
I'm ready, nigga.
Okay.
I'm ready like Seth Rollins ready to be in a goddamn bloodline.
We ain't discussing that. That's a different story. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now...
Cocaine! Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, you want it probably. It is now...
Wow, that's wild. Black people do that?
Yes, black people do that.
Cocaine?
We are on... I don't know what we're on today. I think today has been a myriad of things. We got some information about the Game Awards. We got a whole lot of things going on. But first, how was your week?
Are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to the air.
You know, he said it'll raw me, but he just asked me about it. That's whatever. That's whatever. Weird question.
Well, that's a simple question, actually.
Oh, no. I just had people ask me weird questions. You know, people are actually sending me questions in now.
Oh, okay.
I feel special. Ask this.
Tell them to kiss you behind. We don't ask, everybody don't get questions asked.
Yeah, the ones that make sense do.
So you're saying it makes sense?
Yeah. I mean,
I can't wait to hear this then.
It depends on who you're asking.
I can't wait to hear this one then.
Put your hand in the camera so people can know I'm talking. Yeah, because someone say, nigga, you be talking to yourself, motherfucker, no. Bitch. Where we at? Well, so today's question comes from West Virginia.
I done told you about that shit.
It is from West Virginia.
It can be from West Virginia all day long.
What the fuck? What's the difference? It comes from West Virginia. It's fucking West Virginia. West Virginia. Virginia's for lovers. I heard somebody tell me that shit one time.
Virginia is for lovers?
Yeah, that's what they... You know the guy who used to say that stupid shit?
I done heard it before.
You've heard it many of times. From your favorite resident.
Who?
You know
who. No, I don't.
This fucking maroon.
From who?
You know
who. No, I don't. I actually don't. Not off the top of my head, anyway.
You know who?
Who? Who? I don't know. Oh. You can say his name. I don't care.
No, I don't want to call the man out.
I'll call his ass out.
Why?
Cause I don't sugarcoat shit.
What the fuck? You don't have to do that.
I'm just saying.
I don't want to get sued.
For what?
I know, you might take it personal.
Too bad. It's a talk show.
No,
you get talked about.
No, you can't do that. Can't do that.
Okay.
Respectable.
Says who?
I am. I don't call out name.
Okay.
And you told me that. You told me not to.
Okay.
Okay, well, D. Scott, Nick.
I mean, what he's gonna do to us? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What is he possibly gonna do to us?
I don't know. Fucking D. Scott. Shit. I wonder how D. Scott doing.
I don't know.
He was alright. He was a cool dude.
Alright. No, I don't have no complaints to get him.
Yeah, he was a cool dude.
I don't have any complaints to get him. I think, hey, we are where we are,
I want to hire him in the
show. So what's this question that you
Okay. So I was asked anonymously. I don't know if it was a male or female.
Okay.
Is it okay for your significant other to wear see-through clothing?
Now,
and if they do, how do I stop it?
Well,
so I'm thinking this a motherfucking man. Trying to see if he ain't tripping or not.
What you mean by tripping? Why? First of all, why do you think it's a man?
Has to be. What woman asked that? Because this is what he said. Listen to the question. Is it okay for my significant other to wear see-through clothing, unless you're telling me that, yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out where.
And is it okay for me to stop it? That's a man. That's a man.
I can't. I don't know.
That's a man saying that. Because if it's not okay, how do I stop it?
You can't, if it's
Exactly. That's a man. That's a man. He talking about his woman. I will hope. That's
I don't see. Here's the thing about that I have issues with.
The see-through part, or that is a man.
No, in general, I feel like okay. So if this is a relationship where there's a man and a woman, and they're just boyfriend and girlfriend, by right, unless they've made things clear,
That they together.
No, that they're just boyfriend and girlfriend. Unless she pushed some other narrative saying that she wants to be more, honestly, she wears what she want to wear. And you can't stop that.
Well, this is where we're going to have to disagree.
No, I'm just saying in general. Because if she's trying to be wifey, let me explain what I'm saying. If she's trying to be wifey, then she wouldn't do that anyway.
Well, if we boyfriend and girlfriend.
No, because at the end of the day, you have no control over what she does.
Then have a nice day, and I hope
fine.
Your next relationship finds you and does everything.
That's fine.
Because here's the thing:
you can't make somebody do something.
I'm not forcing anybody.
No, you're saying that it's okay.
So here's the thing: would you wear that in front of your mama? Absolutely not. Would you wear that in front of the Lord? Would you wear it to church?
Why
Absolutely
not?
not.
There's a church in the city that's made for strippers and.
Oh, we'll go attend that church.
I'm just telling you.
So what they are, Baptists?
I don't know what they are.
Christians? What they are? What is they?
The Lord said, "Come."
Jewish?
The Lord said, "Come as you are."
He won't talk about that.
If I showed you pictures of this church, you'd be like,
he won't talk about that. He would talk about come as you are, fully clothed.
You should no.
Even if you're a bum, come as you are. You got the holes in your clothes. We ain't gonna reject you. But if you coming to me and I see your titties,
bruh, it's worse.
No, you can't do that.
Bruh. Oh God, I forgot the name of that church, but I swear to God, if I could find it,
you can't do that. What? A church for pimps and hoes? Bro, you can't do that.
Bruh, I kid you not, it was advertised all over Facebook.
Okay, let me stop. Let me get back on.
But my point that I'm making is you can't tell unless this person is trying to be your significant other.
But we are.
No. I mean like significant other. We're talking about marriage. We're talking about that type of.
But every relationship is supposed to. No,
it's not.
That.
It's not.
It's supposed to.
Every relationship doesn't lead to that.
But even if it don't, you were still in the midst of trying to get to that.
No.
And if you
not really.
Yeah.
I know women right now that I could tell you that are in relationships not to be married. They just don't want to be alone, or they feel better having sex with the person.
Watch this. If someone will come along and say, "Would you marry me?" Them bitches are gonna say yes.
Not all of them.
I can't say bitch.
Cause some of them are not. Some of them know they're not marriage material. They just there to have fun.
But they'll do it anyway, cause it's in a woman's nature, sadly, to want to be courted.
Yeah, but that does not mean that they're going to change how they dress. That means they're just being courted because they just like to chase or whatever the case may be.
So here's the problem with that. This is why I say no. Self-respect goes a long way.
Maybe
right
so.
Right or wrong. And if we're in a relationship, just to say one day, me and you are out, right? Me and the woman is out.
What's going on, Nick? Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by.
Oh God, me and her are out. She's wearing see-through attire.
Okay.
Nipple out. Damn near pussy. Yeah. Whatever, I can't control it. And then I bump into my mama.
I can't help you with that.
That's gonna be the hard.
I can't help you with that. That's something that you and your mama them gonna have to talk about. Cause I can't.
Who is this Jezebel?
Oh, we gonna be talking about some of this Game Awards stuff and just some of the crazy stuff that goes on in the world.
And Tyson and shit.
Yeah,
Mike Tyson. And my boy, the baddest fighter.
Now, John Jones was a good thing.
On earth, but I'm just being 100. No. If we having plans, like
So what you walked in on, Nikki? Someone asked him a question
from West Virginia.
that how does one go about say what you say you said what it was? The question again.
Okay, so the question is from West Virginia. I say it's a man. He's questioning it. It's a man. The man said, "Is it okay for my significant other to wear see-through attire? And if it's not okay, man, that's a man.
I don't understand how
that's
you say
a man.
It's a man.
It's anonymous. It was anonymous, but it's a man. Then it said, "How do I stop my significant other from wearing such attire?" I say, it's a form of disrespect. If you're trying to, let's say we a month in, 2 months in, and we out. Man, I don't want my fucking business out on the streets. Bitch, I just got you. That shit's wild.
You say you tell her.
No, well,
you can tell her, but my thing is this. Like I told him before you hopped in.
Today's generation is going to take
Boy, that's going to take that some type of way. But then at the same time.
And then you dip.
If you're not pursuing a relationship as far as marriage, she or he gonna do whatever they want to do.
But
I'm gonna say he. I'm gonna say he because you think it's a man. I think it's a woman. But
the man is the one wearing a see-through attire. That shit crazy. He wearing that shit. God
I'm just
damn.
saying. I'm just speaking.
Okay, I'm just saying we just need to be for real. Man, I'm out there. Just to say, we're a month or two in.
Okay.
You fucking wearing that shit. Man, I bump into my mama. What the fuck you gonna tell your mama? Mama, no, we're just friends. No, mama. No,
your mama gonna know you more than friends.
And then she gonna say, does she go to church?
And if she says yes, then what?
You going to hell, baby. You going to church wearing that?
If she says yes, she goes to church.
I'm just saying, what happened to the good old days where the eye of imagination?
Remember what you told me a long time ago?
I can't wait. I wonder what she looked like under them damn clothes.
Yeah, his mom gonna slap some sense into it.
What? It's over with. It's over with. By the time she done with her, she gonna have her in a nun outfit with the hat.
So
cooking cornbread and fucking grits. No, I'm sorry. Like, okay, like for me, I don't like it. I tell my wife that shit all the time.
Well, see, I think it's a difference when you're married.
It's
going to be a difference when you're married.
It's no difference at all.
Yeah, it is.
If we're together and you have the balls to go out with me, and then here's what the people gonna say: "Oh, you so insecure, bitch. You know what it took me to get her." It took me so long to get her and see what she got other than the clothing for you in 2 seconds to see, and you get to see everything. Fuck no. I worked too hard to get that. And now you get to tell me it took me, just to say, 5 months to see what it looks like under the hood. It only took you 2 minutes. Absolutely not.
So
absolutely not.
I'm gonna use
being respectful.
I'm gonna use an analogy. Do you remember that episode of Boondocks when he was dating the stripper, and he was walking down the aisle behind her, and everybody was oohing and eyeing, and you see, Granddad was like, "Yeah, that's mine. It's okay. Y'all can look all y'all want to." But again, though, some people might be okay with it because, again,
you're too old to be doing that shit. Talking about, ooh, you see what my woman look like? Nigga,
why not?
So what? So what?
Man, proud of him.
Man, be proud.
Need to be like a pimp named Slip.
Shit, so the fuck what? Pussy out. I'm sorry. You in church with a pussy out. Nipples is hard.
I just told you.
That shit ain't right.
There is a church in this city that literally profess that. I will show you that. I'll show you that after.
But all jokes aside, I just feel like it's a.
Well, it's like I said, it's two different ways to it. It's like, I look at it like this from two different perspectives. If you're in a relationship and you're just dating, you're not going past anything but dating. Because there are women.
But you wouldn't
but hold on.
Until it's time.
No, because a woman. These days, these women will tell you straight up, "Hey, I'm just here for the fun. I'm just here for sex."
What woman don't want to be courted?
Not saying they don't want to be courted. I'm saying they don't. They might not want to be married. They want to be courted. Yeah, that's fine. But again, you have to look at it from that standpoint. If they're just dating to be dating and they going out and they going to clubs and stuff like that, of course she's going to wear what she wears. She's going to wear the see-through because she wants to be seen. That's her chase mode. You see what I'm saying? Even though she with you, that's still her chase mode. That's her saying, I can go out here and still pull any nigga that I want.
What's this?
Where if you're dealing with a woman that wants to be married, that wants to have those things on another level, she's automatically not going to do that because she knows what she wants.
I know, I'd be weird. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I threw away my wife's see-through socks.
I'm done. Next topic.
I threw them hoes away. I don't like that shit. See-through is just not for me.
Well, see, and that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Nick. The whole point is, if you're dating to be beyond boyfriend and girlfriend, I'm gonna put it in layman's terms. If you just out there fucking and sucking, I hate to say it that way because that's what it is. If you just out there fucking and sucking, it ain't gonna matter because you're gonna be like, I'm hitting it, so what? But other people who are trying to progress into that next stage, where the next stage is because we're in a serious relationship, we're working on things, trying to get married, then it's different because that person is going to sit here and say, oh, I'm just going to sit back. I'm going to do what I need to make sure that he's comfortable when we go out, where I don't have 50 people staring at me. But if you're just dating and you're out there just hitting and quitting and doing whatever.
Fucking?
Yeah, that's it.
Damn.
That's it.
Fucking everything that's moving.
Exactly.
I can't stand them type of people, boy. They make me fucking sick.
What?
When it's fucking. That shit's fucking.
So,
I used to hate myself for that shit.
Because you used to be one. And don't sit here and do the little eyebrow raise and stuff like that. I know your past, just like you know mine. So don't act like you would.
I plead the fifth.
I rest my case.
If you can't prove it, I plead.
Well,
the
see,
fifth.
I'm the only one that can prove it though, because I'm the only one still around.
Shit, prove it.
Oh, I do have names in my phone.
Man, I deny everything in that motherfucker.
So if I was to call a particular person on my phone right now, and they say,
I wouldn't even prove it. Where's the picture if it was me? Where's the video?
You know they didn't have cameras in the freezer.
Damn,
In the cooler.
if you can't prove that bit.
You said fire. Yeah. So a couple things that's going on right now. You know they have this mass migration from X and Twitter to Blue Sky. You know what that is, right? Blue Sky is basically the alternative to Twitter and Twitter/X or whatever you want to call it.
Pass.
I'm not really on.
I've never used Twitter.
I have a Twitter, but I don't even post on it, so it doesn't really bother me. But I can kind of understand why people are, leaving. I get it.
Is it endorsed by Donald Trump?
Exactly.
Man, y'all need to stay white. Where the fuck you at? You know what? I'm gonna say this. At first, I was like, no. Fuck Donald, you can't do that, Donald. You know what? I'm on the bandwagon. Fuck it. I'm with the Trump. I'm with the Trump. Because at this point, you ever hear that saying, you if you can't beat them, join them? Man, fuck it. Someone told me, how could you? I saw my hero, John Jones. And that's my hero. John Jones is the greatest fighter of all time. I saw him endorse Donald Trump right there on the spot. This little dance.
Oh yeah, I saw that when he did the Trump dance.
And I'm sitting there like, that's my hero. What does he do? You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Because ain't like you going, have you heard anything from Kamala in a while?
No.
Yeah.
She just sitting back.
Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm with the Trump. They told me, oh, how you going to set out like that? The same way y'all did. Same way y'all did.
I just think it's funny. A lot of, and my thing is this, us being of color, right? He's building his cabinet to people, to put people
of different races.
Yeah, but
you put a Hispanic girl on one of his team.
Here's the crazy part about it, though.
Fuck it.
There's no black people still.
At this point,
the only point that I'm making.
Can you hate him for real? Can you really hate him at this point?
I'm at this point where it's all funny to me. It's still comedy to me.
Man, I'm with the Trump, man. Fuck it.
So now, with that being said,
the nigga finna give me money. Fuck it.
You're not finna get no money.
Hey.
That's what they thinking. Y'all thinking y'all finna get some money. Y'all
You know
get
what?
no money.
I've heard people, like I said, do I still agree with some of his views? Absolutely not. On some things, but on on other notes that I see that he talks about, honestly, I don't see nothing really like the immigration thing. That's a big one of his big things. Not gonna lie to you, it's a two-way street for me on that. The first one, motherfucker, I was like, shit, you weren't here in the first place. Hey, some people used to.
So you're gonna be okay going over to the orange fields and picking the oranges and the cotton?
No, I'm not saying that.
Because that's what's gonna happen.
Hold on, I said it's a two-way street. Now it's a two-way street because the first one, come on, I was like, you can't. It's illegal because then you treat people, they getting more benefits than they will a person who's here in the States. I understand that part. Now the downfall to all that is, you show me one nigga that's gonna go out there and pick anything. Cause I can't find one. Because if y'all black actors go out there and pick anything. Corn. I don't give a fuck if it's fruit. Goddamn vegetable. I don't care. Nigga, your ancestors are telling you, no. The nerve of you. The nerve.
So here's my thing. And I'm not even trying to make anything political about this.
Yeah,
I think it's just funny that you have this mass exodus from X and Twitter, because X is owned by Elon Musk. Let's be clear. X is owned by Elon Musk. Let's be clear. Hey. And the stuff that goes on and the stuff. So it's kind of people are like, you know what? Y'all made y'all bed, y'all lay in it. I'm finna go over here and let y'all do what y'all do.
And I'm here to tell y'all, don't be a fool. Listen. When my wife told me, I told my wife, you better stop fighting with them people on that Facebook before they goddamn label your ass a terrorist. She turned around and said, I'm not mad anymore because I'm with Elon Musk. Elon Musk Tesla don't went up. I'm looking at that. I was like, baby, you ain't lying. That's that motherfucker. Listen. I know what I said before. I'm recanting everything I said about this man. Because you can't beat him. Listen, it gonna be what it gonna be.
And see, it's even got to the point now where I read today, and you know this is what I do.
Is he that bad?
There is a cruise line offering a 4-year trip for people who want to skip the second Donald Trump term of President of America.
Don't go on that goddamn ship. Don't go on that ship.
I'm just saying. I'm just being honest. It's that bad for some people.
Man, stop it. Listen. A
4-year cruise?
Listen.
How much is it gonna cost?
Shit.
Because a cruise by itself ain't cheap for 7 days.
By the time you come
think about a 4-year cruise.
Well, hell, on the second day, everybody's car gonna decline. Listen, I'm not. Is he that bad? Absolutely not. You've had worse. Let's be for real. You've had bad.
Who? Who is worse than this dude?
You've had worse.
Answer my question.
You had Nixon that was an ass
Nixon,
wipe?
no. Nick,
like he said?
No.
They said he was an ass wipe?
He might have been an ass wipe, but he ain't like this.
I mean, they had Nixon say he was an ass wipe. What's his name? Bush didn't like black folk. I mean...
He's never liked black folk, okay?
I mean, come on, let's be for real. They say Obama didn't do shit for you. So they say he ain't do shit for you.
That's what they say, but
That's what they say. And I'm like, at that point, man, fuck it, man. They said something interesting. They said, to go against your president is to go against democracy. Son of a bitch. Why are you going to say something like that at a time like this?
Because that's how they do it.
You can't say that shit. I was like, now you got me thinking, damn, am I a fucking terrorist? I don't want to be labeled no terrorist because I know what they do to terrorists.
They send you to Guantanamo.
Ooh-wee, you'll never be seen again until you recant your statements. Listen, I'm okay with it at this point. Man,
I just find it funny.
I don't think he a bad dude at this point. I'm with the Trump. I don't want to be a threat to democracy or labeled a terrorist. There's nothing wrong with this motherfucker, man. Okay. Fuck it.
So in black people news, because that's what I'm gonna call this segment.
Oh, niggas.
Yeah. in today's nigga news, I hate to say it that way, but that's how I'm gonna say it. We have a dad, and I want your opinion on this and tell me how you feel about this.
A dad?
A dad.
I'm a dad.
Yeah, you are. He catches his daughter flexing money in her room and then proceeds to put her and her daughter out after he finds out she's an exotic dancer. What do you do?
Wait, whose daughter's an exotic dancer?
His daughter.
How old is the daughter?
18, 19. He got a baby, so you want to say 18, 19,
And
20.
the baby?
Put both of them out. Because he found out
The baby and the...
Put the baby and the daughter out because he found out that she was an exotic dancer.
Was she paying rent?
Nigga, I'm pretty sure she was.
Damn.
Caught her flexing money on, Instagram, whatever she was on. Put her and the baby out.
Damn.
You being a dad, and if that was your daughter,
Damn.
would you put her out?
I can't be mad at him, though. Damn. Damn. Damn.
Serious. Would you put her out?
Respectfully, I have to respect his decision. Because not only are you, this young with a baby, we're talking about futures here. Now, I'm pretty sure that the dad has tried to line up some things for her daughter, and it's not clicking. Like, go back to school,
here's the thing.
But I know that from a fact because hell,
So
all fathers do that. Hell, my father did that to me. My mom did that to me. No, so I believe now, respectfully, yes, I believe I gotta respect his decision because he has. Now the baby is fucked up, but I have to show you that the path you're leaning down is just a dark ass path.
not for everybody. Now you have people who have been successful, did what they did, and got out.
Yeah.
So you can't just say it's that way. So you have to look at it from both angles. Yes, I get where you're saying, okay, being a stripper is not a good thing to be bragging about or this, that, or another. I agree with that. But also, you also have to look at the times and that we live in. Yes, he might be staying with her dad. Maybe she's staying there to save up more money of her money.
Maybe the father. Well, see, now this is
what would you do?
This is what I feel like he's doing. I've set a standard for you, and you've let me down so many times, and now this is the result. Like, you couldn't think of nothing else. I agree with him. I'm not mad at him.
So you put your daughter out and her baby out too?
Sadly, to grasp that lesson, for you to understand that I've set so many paths for you, because I'm pretty sure it's statistically proven now that fathers will do anything for their daughter.
That's true. I'm not saying it ain't.
And that's statistically proven.
My point
and I'm pretty sure that father has put so many avenues for her to do the right thing. But this generation is so cooked.
No, I don't. I can agree with you and disagree with you on 2 points. One, the father may have put things in place or tried to put things in place for her.
And now we talking about a single. That means I'm a single dad. That means I raised.
No, it just said dad. It don't say if they were divorced or he was divorced or anything.
I'm
like
just
that.
saying, but it's still a single dad.
No, it didn't say he was a single dad or not. It just said a father. Basically, found out.
I'd say it as a single dad only because.
No, because you can't say we don't know, so you can't assume.
Okay.
You can't assume.
I respect his decision. I can understand where.
I can understand him being mad, but to put the daughter and the baby out, that's a problem for me because his grandbaby ain't got nothing to do with it. Maybe for me, I look at it from this point of view. She is out here. If this is what she's doing to pay her bills or do whatever she's doing, and she needs that money, and that's one of the ways she can get it, so be it. I get it. Now, is it the right way to get the money? No. But we as people are going to do what we need to do to make it. You've already said it before. Before I go broke or be on the street, what I'm going to do. And you've said it so many times.
But here's the catch to that.
She can't live. Look at it like this.
How many?
If she wasn't doing that, and she's working a 9 to 5, in a grocery store or a Walmart or this or that. She's not able to take care of her child off of that.
There you go, the father. That means the father was there
No,
helping.
no, that doesn't mean the father's there helping. That don't, I'm looking.
I believe, statistically proven now, fathers will do everything for their daughters.
That's not true.
Statistically
That
proven.
is not true.
It's statistics.
No, because I can speak on that.
I'm just saying, I've seen it though.
You might have seen it in your time, but I've also seen the opposite.
I've seen many of men go, and this is coming from a man that's trying to fuck their daughter. But seriously, I've seen a lot of what a father was willing to do for their daughter. And now, mind you, would it be the same thing if it was a boy?
No, we know that.
It's a double standard. The boy, if that was the boy and he was doing that, he has to say, instead of stripping, he's drug, selling drugs. It's equivalent to the same thing. That is a disappointment of everything I've instilled to you. That I could have gave you everything in this world and you decided. I gave you all the tools needed. And you decided to run this route and go this way and make this stuff. It's a double standard. If it was a boy, we wouldn't even be having a conversation. That boy needs to figure it out, man up, and come back to me when you have shit together. So now, this is the father. You come back to me when you have your shit together.
But see, here's the thing, though. So here's the thing. I look at it like this. What if she's out here? Yes, she's stripping, but she might be going to school. She might be doing other things. Stripping just might be the avenue to get to where she has to get to. Because remember, it's been said many of people have done things that they needed to do to get where they wanted to get to. So she could just be stripping for that particular point. If she has an end game goal to get past just stripping, that's different.
But if she's on that, but listen to what you said. She ain't got no end game.
We don't know that.
Because if I'm on Instagram flexing the money,
but everybody's on Instagram flexing. Not that we need to be on Instagram flexing. Let's be clear.
As God is my witness, I've dated strippers, and the strippers I know couldn't stand that shit because it's demoralizing. You start with that. It's demoralizing. So now I'm doing this. I've dated strippers that's
again. What generation are you? Because it's a different. It's a difference. We say this all the time.
I've dated young and old.
I'm talking about what generation are we?
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying what generation are we?
I'm just saying. I was like,
during our growing up, you rarely saw strippers and people of that nature out there posting the clothes they got, the purses, this, that, and the third. This generation believes in glorifying those things to the point where I put it out there. I want everybody else to do the same.
So that means there's no end game.
No, but here's the thing, though.
So the father's seeing that.
Not end game. You don't know that. She could have just been, hey, this one of them moments. She put it out there. Okay, cool. But here's the thing.
You're still struggling.
You might be struggling now, but let's look at it like this. So say you going to school, and the only way you can pay for school is, hey, these classes cost this amount of money. You know your dad ain't got it. You know your mom ain't got it. But this is something that you need to do for yourself. What do? You go out there and sell drugs? You sell ass? You prostitute? Yes or no? I'm just being honest with you.
For the woman, there's other avenues.
What?
There's
what?
Regular job.
No, a regular job don't. You can't. First of all, let's throw this out here.
What the Bible say?
No, we're not even doing that.
What the Bible
doesn't say nothing about that.
The Bible talk about prostitution. You can't do that. You know what the Bible.
But that's if you are going that route. If you are a religious person, then that's on you, and you're doing that. Everybody doesn't follow that line.
Bible say that's part of an abomination.
But here's the thing, though: you don't know her religion. You don't know if she follows the Bible, believe in the Bible, or not. You have to take all that. She might be an atheist. She might believe in a universal power or whatever the case may be.
Is having a stripper job? Would you let your daughter be a stripper?
Honestly, I'd be split. I'd be more. Let me tell you why I would say that before you start. Because I know what life is like on the other side. I know strippers who have become great people after they finished stripping. They made their money, they got in, they got out.
His that father can't take that.
That's him though. That's what I'm
Now
saying.
remember,
He can't deal with it.
remember.
But again though,
I
if she was to pull up 5 years from now, she got her own crib, she not stripping no more, got 2 cars, kid done did it, he would feel some type of way because he didn't see her goal. Again, us as parents and grandparents, sometimes we don't see what our children's plans are. We don't see their goals. My dad never saw my goal of what I wanted to do. It was what he wanted to. It was what he wanted me to do in his eyes, and my goals didn't line up with his, so it was a problem. You see what I'm saying? It's just like you might have goals for your son, right? But what if your son's goals don't align with your goals? You're going to force him to do what you want him to do, then make him hate you for it?
Sadly.
And he hates you to the point where he's no longer considering you his dad.
Sadly.
I mean, that's a choice you have to make as a human being.
Sadly,
If you can't
if
see,
if I just reassured my son's career in life and he has a better outlook.
maybe
than
what you
I
want,
did- than I did,
maybe what you want,
I wouldn't be upset.
But what if what you want from him isn't what he wants for himself?
But I build it.
No, no. But
if
again,
I built you, and yes, to say, because I've seen people say they build up. I've seen this. You've seen the movies all the time, where the son hates the dad. He go this while he's driving that Mercedes Benz and looking for something else to do. Would I be okay with my son hating me because I forced him to do something, and now he's successful and is one of and
no. I'm not saying he's successful.
I wouldn't be mad.
I'm not saying no.
I secured his future.
No, you're missing the whole point of what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that you want your son to be this, right? He doesn't want to be that. He goes off and do his own thing. Not taking none of your stuff that you gave or none of that. He does it on his own. He gets to where he needs to be on his own without your plan. He did it himself.
Well, I'm still going to try to.
You not
Me, if it's me, because yes, to say we talking about my son. I've talked to Diamond about this tons of times. She said, "What's your?" I was like, "For my kids, my son, the kids we're gonna have in the future." I've seen where dedicated fathers and mothers. I'm not gonna just make it just a fathers. I've seen dedicated parents force something on their kid, and of course they resent them and be mad. But then something great comes out of it, and they actually.
But that's far and few between, right? I want you to understand that.
Like
That's.
It's the catch.
No. It's not the catch. Let me say what I'm saying.
I would not be upset.
Here's the thing.
If he hated, if he were mad at me,
coming from a household where this whole situation I've been through. Okay, I've lived this, so I'm telling you from firsthand experience that what you're saying, as good as it sounds, hurts the child.
Well, I did it with my fault. Well.
And what I mean by that is,
I've done it with my father.
I've had goals when I was growing up that I wanted to do, right? Me personally, this is a story, and this is one of the reasons why I can honestly say right now that I have the issues that I have with my father. It wasn't about me and what I wanted. It was always about what he wanted for me.
And and I understand that.
No, it's not because even at a certain age. You have to realize that at some point your child is going to be grown. He's going to make his own decisions. He's going to do what he feels that he wants to do for his life. Whether you like it or not, you should not be angry at your child for wanting to follow his own dreams.
I can give you that.
And when you suppress your child's dreams of doing what they want to become, like these parents have these great ideas about, my kid is going to be a doctor, going to be this, going to be that, going to do all of those things. Sometimes your child might just be happy as I'll give an example, a branch manager of a bank. They might just be happy with
that's
that.
Successful.
No. But that's what they wanted. Not what you wanted, what they wanted.
So let me tell you.
So again, I wanted to, if it wasn't, I'm going to say this. If my father known what streaming was, as much as I talked about it and playing the games and stuff like that, and now that he sees what people who have been in the business since, whatever age, what they're doing now, he would have second thoughts about everything he ever said about me. Playing video games, doing this, doing that.
My father different, right?
So, again, have I lost things because of that? I've lost scholarships where you wouldn't even know me if I had got the scholarships that I was supposed to get. But that was because it was what somebody else wanted for me. So again, when you have to think about it though. When you crush your children's dreams, you can cause your children to resent you because you basically made it about you and not them.
Well, between me and my father, right? Me and my father got the best relationship, not relationship, how you want to put it, right?
Right.
Because, you're coming from someone, and I understand, not shooting you down. I understand. You're coming from someone who haven't spoken to their parents, well, dad, really, over 2 years. For a big, I want to say misunderstanding, but not a misunderstanding. My father has always been there for me. My father's always seen things that I didn't see, that I wanted. I've told my father many a times, I was like, Pops, I've given him ideas. I think we need to do this. My father crushed them dreams. I wouldn't even say crush or let down. He'll tell me what can go wrong and this, you might think about this. And mind you, I'm sitting there.
See, that's different. It wasn't like it wasn't like that.
And
see, what you're saying is you have a father that looked at the possibilities of what can happen. No,
so here's
what
the
I'm
thing.
saying. What you're saying, what can happen and what can't happen.
But here's the thing with him: everything that I came up with was about everything. That's the difference in this. Everything I suggested, everything I thought that, because remind you, you're thinking of a dude that wants money, and I want it quickly, and I want it in my pocket, and which I to this day I still think is good ideas, and my father never said it, but my father let down everything I came up with, everything idea, everything I said. Oh, if we do this and that, and
but
what,
the problem with that is then that was his way of, I hate to say keeping a leash around you.
It wasn't even a leash.
The reason I say leash is because if I can point out to you everything negative about what you want to do, it'll make you. Some people, it'll make them reconsider what they said.
So
he was still, in an essence, controlling the way he wanted you to go. You see what I'm saying?
So my father, I told my father I want to do this, and it was just, mind you, was he right? Yes, half baked. All my shit was half baked. All this was, and my father was right. Was quick money schemes. And I'm not gonna say scheming people, but I wanted the money without the work.
But see, that's different though. I'm not talking about quick schemes. I'm actually talking about somebody who's trying to do. When I say goal, I'm not talking about equipment. I'm talking about career, life, and all that kind of stuff.
So my last one was an idea for a mobile mechanic. I wanted to do that.
And I'm gonna say this right now.
I knew. Oh, I wasn't doing that shit. You fucking crazy.
No, but here's the thing though. If you think about that right now, back in the days, a mobile mechanic was nothing that was ever heard of, right? But nowadays,
it's on fire.
So again, it goes back to what I just said. You had a plan, but he wanted his plan. So what he did,
he felt like this wasn't a good idea. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, I had a person that could work on cars. I just needed the phone.
So you can send them out on calls to do stuff.
And I had one guy. We're not going to talk about it because we're no longer friends. Capital R.
We done with that part. But do you see what I'm saying now? So you get the gist of what I'm saying. It's not saying that it's a bad thing.
But
it's a way of control. You see what I'm saying?
But
He
my
controlled your
my thoughts about how I wanted to do. I wanted
Right.
to be a UFC fighter.
What's wrong with that?
They said no.
Ask me honestly, what's wrong with being a UFC fighter? What is wrong with it?
My mom and dad.
Why? Because they didn't want to see you get beat up.
They did. They.
I really want to know this because.
So I wanted to be. Tell you the truth, I wanted to be a boxer.
Okay, what's wrong?
I wanted to box. I wanted to be. And my parents felt like. And mind you, they're not wrong at this. I now see it that way now. I have so many other talents.
We all have 50,000 talents. That's nothing new.
Well, I had talents, and the maternity weight of something happening, brain damage, brain rot, because a lot of these.
But again, though,
I see it. And
the problem is though with that, it's like, and it's nothing against your mom or dad. This is just my opinion, outside looking in. And this is me. And if I had children, and I'm gonna be honest, if I had children, because technically, I should have some. We know how that went down.
We're gonna go that way.
But I'm going to nurture my children to a point where I understand their dreams.
Oh no, they did.
No, because if I had the money to put a child that said that wanted to box like you, right, and I could put them.
Damn near a grown ass man.
But still though, you still could though.
No.
Think about people. Come on. Now.
I wasn't dedicated at the time. I told you.
But again, though,
quick schemes.
But with boxing is not a quick scheme because you have to train.
Actually,
you actually have to put in work. So that's not a quick scheme.
But
so do you realize even at 25, 26,
it wouldn't have been good for me because I'm going off the word of somebody else who's, I hate to put it, wasn't good. I'm listening to a family member that wasn't good telling me I could do this while they have brain damage themselves. No, I kid you not. I promise you.
But do you kind of understand what I'm saying?
So this is what I'm going to say about my mom and dad. They're the greatest supporters I've ever had besides my wife.
Okay.
And my mother-in-law. Because yes, every time I came with something, they always gave me, because my father never said they were bad ideas.
No, he just showed you all the negative about it.
Because he felt like
you didn't think about that.
I was only thinking about.
So with that part I get, but see, here's the thing.
So like my business now, they're fully on board. They because again, I can draw. I could draw as a kid, but I don't do that no more. Now that I have this avenue, now I don't have to do that anymore. David, I could just do that shit right there. But I've made a platform, of course, thanks to you. I've made a platform where my work can be reciprocated back. And of course, my mom and them were skeptical. It was like, you're making these things, what's the return? And then once they see that, I'm actually really, they was like, okay, cool. I make stuff for them. I made my dad little coloring things for you, because he liked to color and do his thing. So I got the business mind from my mother, because my mother, well, both of them are. They're both business minded. You're dealing with a business household where they both own their own business, both of them. So now it's like, I want you to own your own stuff, but you have to make it make sense. And this is where I say they were right at. Everything I came up with and told them wasn't mine. It was somebody else's pipe dream, and now I'm like, ooh, I can piggyback off that and do this. And no, none of it was originally mine. Maybe the mobile mechanic part one. But again, I saw somebody else driving. I was like, maybe I could do some shit like that, hook up some stuff. But that was the truth. My mom and dad did not lie to me. Even though at the time, it felt like they were shooting everything down. Like, no,
but I told you what it was though.
They wasn't
not
lying.
saying that they were lying. I'm just saying
everything.
They pointed out the negative aspects of it versus.
If I could go back in time and tell them thank you, I would have, because they wasn't lying.
You don't have to go back in time. You can tell them now.
Oh, I've already did that. But they wasn't lying. They was not wrong.
But again, though, like
even
you,
though they
but like,
tried to
but like you,
control,
but like you said though,
they wasn't wrong.
they knew that you were on this get rich quick scheme, and
Yes.
in their minds, everything that you were saying that. But I'm talking about someone who actually who has actual.
What? My mom and them.
Not them. I'm talking about.
Saying my mom and dad. My mom was a tremendous cook, and my dad was like, "No, you don't. Why would you put money into that? You should put money into this, and start up this family thing with the food truck and." I didn't want to do that because I felt like that wasn't me. But again, looking back, I should have. This is what I'm saying. Yes, does it sound bad that you're trying to force your way into a child about doing something when it's their future involved? I get it. But coming from somebody who's actually been on both sides and looked at it and seen it, and now, mind you, I had a cleaning business. Man, it was good for a good point. My parents were right about it. It was like, are you really getting money from it? Are you really doing something from it? They were right. That was a horrible idea for the Jump Street. And now I was like, you know what? Had I had to let them do what they were going to do, I probably would have been better off. I still would have probably been with my wife anyway. But I would have been better off. I should have listened. And this is why I say, you know what? Is it a bad thing for your parents to take control and probably push you in the right direction so you never, and this is my mom, you never have to struggle or you can always have money? Is it worth it?
That's not that. That's two different things. Because
okay.
A struggle is a struggle regardless. You got people who make
be financially off. Not have to worry about
but
stuff.
The struggle comes
Bills
from other stuff besides money.
But that's fine. But it won't be that part.
No.
It won't be that.
But again, though, I'm
okay with it.
I can't be okay with.
I'm okay with it.
I can't be okay with people trying to. It's like you take a child that doesn't this big, right? And you say, "Oh, you're going to play football," right? Because of that, you're big, you're this, you're that. What if that child don't want to play football? What if that child want to be a veterinarian?
Well, you could do it after your football career.
No, it's not. See, and that's the animosity that happens right there. Like you just said, you want me to be what you want me to be and not what I want to be.
That's
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, me and my wife has talked about this.
And that's not fair to the child or the adult.
Me and my wife has
because
talked about
if I'm telling you I want to be a veterinarian because I love animals and this, that, and third, but because I'm a big strong
then play for the Gators. It's okay. It's okay.
No, it's not.
I'm
sorry, it's not.
Play for the Gators.
No, because here's the thing. I could go play football, get a scholarship, study to be
still do both.
No. Study to be a veterinarian. I'm just using the football
because you still can go to school.
No,
we're not stopping that.
Let me finish.
Because there's NBA players now.
I could be the best person in college football, the best lineman in college football. Come time to get drafted to go to the NFL, I say I'm not playing football. I'm going to be a veterinarian.
That's fine. That's fine.
Your parents are going to be disappointed.
That's not always. That's not always the case.
Yes. But you see my point though.
Watch
now
this.
It's one thing.
What about the parents that tell their kids, you going to school, you gonna play football, but you have every parent I've known has always said you need something to fall back on after this. I've seen many of sports. You know how many NBA players are still in school?
No. You're missing.
Look at Shaq.
You're missing the point. What I'm saying.
It's
point that I'm saying
done.
now, it is done.
No, it is not.
So when you go to
Shaq is a sheriff. Shaq is damn near
because
everything.
that's what he chooses to do. Everybody's not Shaq.
So basketball just wasn't the end all be all.
For him, it wasn't.
So you can still play football and be a veterinarian.
But what if they again though? What if they don't want to play football?
Hey, if I'm securing your future, I see nothing wrong with that.
I'm sorry, I'm against it. Because if I don't want to play football and I want to just go to school to be a veterinarian.
Now I want to. Now, number one, football is a horrible sport to use.
No. But I'm using it as my example. Is basically saying if I want to sit here and I'm telling my dad right now, I don't want to play football. I want to be a veterinarian. That's what I want to do.
I hear you out.
I want to go to school. That's what I want to go to school for. I don't want to play football. I don't want to do nothing. I just want to go to school to be a veterinarian.
I hear you out.
So
I will at least hear you out.
No, but you turn around and saying that that's what you're gonna do.
So yes, to say, son, I think I see you doing things that I know you. I said, oh man, you'll be a perfect damn doctor. Fuck. So I told Diamond my plan. I've always wanted someone to play basketball. I said it's never too late. You know, I still got my son. I still got, well, you know, circumstances with that. But like the kids I have, my wife, me and my wife started on. We wanted like 3. One of them was going to be a writer. I'm a writer. I've always written, always. I write my own scripts, write my own stuff. It'd be nice to have a artist / athlete. I want these things because I can tell. Oh, my cousin. Yo, on God. That's goddamn Diesel, you back on that. But I don't see nothing wrong with a little bit of encouragement and a push. Because, again.
That's not a push if you're telling me I'm going to do something that I'm against doing.
Now, what happens if I push you, right? You play that football, and you the Harlem motherfucking famous.
But you
right?
you just heard, but
right?
you didn't hear what I said, did you? I didn't care. I'm not saying I don't care if I get to go to the NFL.
I'm just saying what happens, and you driving the Porsche to see me. Now you doing this. Did I secure your future?
You're not listening. You
you
miss my whole point.
That out.
Yes, you can.
If I secured your future, you can't be upset.
If I tell you, okay, yes, you can, because look here.
I secured your future.
You're not listening. You didn't secure my future because I just said, I said all that already. I said I could go to the NFL and be the best player.
The nigga be ungrateful and be mad.
No, I'm not mad. You're going to be mad.
That's what I'm saying. No, I'm not.
Because
I did my point as a father.
So if I decide to say I'm going to be a veterinarian instead of going to the NFL.
That's your choice.
Okay,
at
then.
The end
so
of the
you
day.
can. But so you didn't secure my future.
But watch this. If that shit failed, then
guess what you do? Get up and you start over again.
I'm just saying.
That don't mean I failed.
If that shit does not pan out and you don't even be, because I've seen lots of people I went to school with, they ain't be none of the shit they were talking about after they said, and they went to school for it. And guess what? They doing something the complete motherfucking opposite.
We never said about the. We saying
so
if
now
that's
watch
what
this.
I'm saying.
It's
not about passing or failing. The point is that you're trying to switch the subject around because that's what you just did. It's not about failing. It's just about my future. That's not for securing your future. If that's not what I want to do, even then I would say, you know what, it didn't work. I'm going back to the drawing board. That's the point that I'm making. No matter what it is, you have to be able.
And my cousin right. But all I'm saying is
that's not secure. You're forcing what you want on your child and not thinking about your child. Your child says, "I don't want to play football. Okay. I just want to. I want to be a veterinarian." End of discussion. So he goes to college. He's a veterinarian. Done. We'll even use your example. He plays football to get to education, to go to college. He turns out to be great at football, and then when it's time to go. At the end of the year, they say, "Oh, you want to go play the NFL?"
Yeah.
If you wanted to go to the NFL or not, it's time. Oh, you done did your 4 years in college. You graduating to be getting ready to go to veterinarian school. And you get all these offers from all these NFL teams. Oh, yeah, you can come here. You can do this and you can do that. This child has it in his heart to be a veterinarian. He doesn't want to play football. You see what I'm saying?
See, he said you gotta leave, and I agree. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. You want to be a veterinarian. You want to fix the animals. You want to save the planet. Fine.
But see, you thinking about yourself when you're looking.
No, I'm not thinking about myself.
Yes, you are. Because 9 times, let me tell you why.
My mom did the same thing to me. When I told my mom I want to do this, she said, and she was honest with me. There's no money in that.
But see, that's exactly what I'm talking about. It's not about money.
What you mean?
Some people don't look at it about money.
So good. So you can do all that veterinarian shit, goddamn, with if you're trying to secure a future.
But everybody's not money hungry.
That's not
people
being
don't do
money
stuff
hungry.
for money.
They're looking out for your future.
Some people actually sit here and say, hey, this is what I want to do. No. I want to do this regardless of what it... There's people out here, I hate to say this, who pick up trash because that's what they want to do.
Thank you. At some point, it's gonna be about money.
Because if I can,
Rod,
it's not. Because if I can live
no,
in a good spot,
no,
without having to do that, it's not about
maybe
money
in
all
the
the time.
90s. Maybe in the
But
90s.
for me, it's not about money.
That's you.
So again, I can speak on me.
That's maybe that shit probably in the 50s or 60s, 70s, and 80s. That logic would have probably been like, oh, I want to go to school. Might not make a lot of money from it. Whatever. But in today's world, fuck no. It's about the money.
It's not.
I'm gonna take a career that doesn't give me. That's like
But
saying
you're gonna do
I
something
want to
that
be
you don't want to do. You're gonna do something that you don't want to do and be miserable.
What you mean?
And be miserable.
What you mean? So I'm gonna take a job that I want to do and then make no money and then be miserable.
I'd
anyway.
rather have a job that I would rather do than to do a job that I'd be miserable.
But you're gonna be miserable anyway.
No, you're not.
You're gonna be miserable. You're gonna be miserable
If
anyway.
you got 3 PhDs, you're not gonna be broke. Let's be clear. You're not
You're
gonna
gonna
be
be
broke.
miserable
No, you're
when
not.
you broke.
But you're not gonna be broke.
So you're telling me so I can follow my dreams after I told my parents I don't want to do none of the shit you talking about, and then when it come time to I finally made it, I finally did it, and now you still in the same position you
You're
started
not in
off
the
with
same
and be
position
broke.
like that. No,
so
you're
when
not.
So when does it become about money? Never.
No, if you're doing what
That's
you,
crazy,
if
Rod.
you're doing what you
crazy.
love, it's never about money.
That's crazy. It's about money.
It's not.
It's
I'm
about
sorry.
money. To you in the part of your life where it's about money. Because I'm sorry.
It's not about money for me.
I'm sorry. You can't pay no bills or get the shit you want off of dreams and hopes. That shit, that you can't get none of that. All that hopes and dreams. Again, maybe in the 50s and 60s.
See,
70s,
that's what we differ.
That might been a thing. Maybe.
But
Now,
see,
if you were
that's
talking
where we
about,
differ.
you talk about somebody of today's. You think somebody of today's time is giving a fuck about? Oh no, where my career is? No, I met someone who said, "Man, I'm doing shit because of the money." Because in today's time, all that hopes and dreams, and I finally did the things I want to do, and I'm not getting paid for it. That shit don't work. My aunt is a teacher, was a teacher, now she's a principal. Was that something she wanted to do? When I met my aunt when I was a kid, my aunt wanted to dance. She wanted to be something else. And guess what she was? She was in the theater of arts because she went to one of them schools in New York with the theater of arts. Guess what she didn't do? She wasn't no goddamn no actor, no none of that working in theater. She became a teacher. Then now she's running a principal. Now she's a principal running a whole school. It's not about careers anymore.
That's for you though.
That's everywhere.
But that's what they believe in. I don't believe in that. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand.
Now, if a kid,
it's a difference of opinion. It's okay for you to say that it's about money. That's what you believe it is.
But
here's
anybody.
The thing. But that's not everybody. Sometimes it's not about money.
No one's out here picking careers that's not going to help them in their future. Every person I've spoken to, even the nurses that worked on my wife, they were telling her, because my wife asked them questions about being a nurse and all that. They told her, oh yeah, if you do this and this, I really didn't like it, but I'm getting paid. This is paying my bills.
But here's the thing though, if money motivates you, it doesn't matter. Money does not motivate.
But that's not hopes and dreams.
But no, hold on. Money does not motivate me, so I can sit here and say.
But that's you. You're older. I'm not talking about your age.
It's not about my
You're
age.
But
there are other people out there that don't. Their life does not revolve around getting money.
While they living outside on the streets?
No, they're not living outside on the street. There are plenty of people that I know.
It's about.
There are plenty of people I know.
So you can pay your rent with hopes and dreams.
They're not. They don't have hopes and dreams. They have careers and they're paying their jobs and they doing what they like to do.
And guess what? Are they getting paid a lot of money to do that?
Yes.
Are they getting paid the highest money they want to do that? Exactly. Because it's about now watch this.
But you're missing the point. What I just said. They're doing what they want to do.
No, ask me this. If they wasn't getting no money from that job and they were paying them less, what's their next move?
No,
if they wasn't getting paid enough money at their job,
so in their career,
what's their next move?
You're missing my point. They're in their career that they wanted to do.
Okay,
you're missing my point, and they're making the money that they want to make. So it's not about money for them.
My wife has done it 4 or 5 times.
But that's her.
And she is done because once she said the money is not it, even though I'm in my career, I'm living with it. My wife was an EMT. I got tired of that. She got tired of that. Now, okay, I want to do something else. My wife has done tons of things. Why? Because my wife is not she's like in the spectrum of the middle. You know what my wife did? My wife looked down and said, okay, cool. My wife was about to be a nurse. She wanted to go off to school for nurse. But then when she realized that she has her stuff in accounting, I could take that farther, even though she didn't want to do that, because she'd been trying to push saying, no, I really want to do something in healthcare to help people. But then when she realized the money's where it's at, that's what it is. I didn't push her. I didn't tell her, no, baby, you shouldn't do that. Yes, I told her follow what you want to, but it's money driven. I don't want a career that I'm not going to get paid for.
But I don't want to be in a career where I'm not happy neither.
What you mean?
Money is not happiness.
You got doctors right here mad as fuck that they're a doctor.
But
they're still working.
They
still
but they're not happy.
They pay the bills. They still pays the bill. Because what do you rather not have?
So some people would be better off doing what they're doing if they're not happy. That's my point. Some people can't do that. Some people can't function like that. I can't do something that I'm not happy doing.
While you broke?
No, regardless.
Because that's what's going to happen.
No, you move.
In today's time, Rob, money is everything.
No, it's not. My peace of mind and my sanity is more than money.
Yeah, that's fine, but you can't pay the rent with your peace of mind and sanity.
But I'm paying the rent where I'm at. I'm doing what I'm doing with the money that I'm making.
Is this your career right here?
What, this?
Yes, is this our career?
No.
This is not our career?
No, this is not our career.
Then what are we doing it for?
I'm doing it to better myself.
And get what out of it eventually?
Oh, we got years before that happened.
But
you got years before that happened.
But the end goal is for us to get money out this, right?
This is for me, yes. At the end of the day. It's not about.
But you love it though.
But I love doing it, and I don't hate it. There's a difference. You're missing the point.
No, you just said.
But I'm not. I never said I hated this. See, what I said was, would you rather do something that you hate to make money?
Okay, watch this.
So this is nothing that I hate to do. Now, on your other end, it might have been different.
I hate to get personal, but I was with my brothers.
And it drug you down.
And I wouldn't say that.
Yes, you did.
That wasn't the problem. Drugging down is not the word I'm going to use. Because again, at the end of the day, I still love them motherfuckers like we are true blood. The problem with that happened was, those are my fucking brothers. I love them niggas. Even to this day, I still love them. Even though shit went sour I still love them motherfuckers like it was no tomorrow. The problem was I happy doing that? No, because I felt like we wasn't on equal terms. We weren't on equal levels. I always felt like one was bigger than the other two. I always felt like it was not a group accord when it comes down to certain things. And that's what really happened. I just felt like we all wasn't on accord. Maybe one day we'll come back together. Maybe one day. But that was about, I did that continuously.
You did.
I did that continuously. Why? Because even though I was unhappy, even though I was not happy in the direction we were going, I still love them motherfuckers, and I still say, you know what? We have an end goal. We're trying to get money. This is what this is for. So I was in a career that, even though I'm unhappy because of how things are playing out, I still went out there, did my job, because that's what I was supposed to do, even though unhappy. And I'm telling you, unhappy. I still went out there, completed my job. Unhappy. You can ask my wife. Unhappy. Because, again, I feel like we're not on equal terms. I feel like one feels like they're bigger than the other and don't need us. And I had a problem with that. Could it have been rectified? Of course. But that didn't happen. Again, mind you, we can come together years fucking tomorrow. If talked right and explained that we need to be on all equal levels, yes. I had no problem doing that again. Because again, these are what people I love. Ron, if we was to fall out today and I was unhappy, I would still come here, do my job. Because this is the end goal is not to be, well, yes, I love it. I love doing this. I'm not going to lie, I do. But if I'm unhappy with something, but I know, hey, down the road, man, this is going to get us money. This is going to put our face out there. Fuck, sadly, and I'm saying this, and you know this is me. Fuck my happiness. Fuck what everybody talking about. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. If money's on the line and we can grab something, hey, even help people or even get a bit of the piece of the pie, like everyone's saying. If we could come together and make that shit happen, man, fuck my happiness. I don't give a fuck about happiness. It's about, at the end of the day, my career, my job. Yeah, my career with them wasn't going good. I wasn't happy. But did we look good? Yes. Did we act together or we accordingly? Yes. But you know, I did not give a fuck about happiness because us three could have been the big bucks. Us three could have been out there doing something. So mind you, a year from now, we might say, man, we need to come together, man. We fucked this up. We need to do this better the second time. I wouldn't be opposed to it because, damn.
But again, though, you have to look at it from this standpoint, too. And I understand what you're saying. I'm not taking what you're saying for granted for like, because I understand what it's like to do certain things. Like, you know, when I was at Gate, you know how I felt about Gate. I was there for one reason.
And you know what's personal? And I hate to get into it, but like I said, I would have did anything for them.
I believe you.
And, you know, like I said, that shit hurt me to the core knowing that.
Well, it still bothers you. I know it does.
Yeah, to this day.
Because you are a person that, like you said, that's family, that's blood, that's people that, and I know one of them personally myself. So I know firsthand.
And that's the one that hurts the most. Because we've been through it all.
Exactly. So I know. But but what I'm saying is, in situations like that, I don't take it for granted. Like you said, yes, we're doing this because our end goal is to be out there, is to know what we're doing. But I also know this shit right here takes years. And I'm gonna be honest. Some people,
it could be.
Some people get lucky overnight and have that one thing.
It could be, because it could be that one show we do, and poof, not everybody.
Yeah.
So I ain't gonna say years.
But
I ain't gonna say years.
Here's the thing, though. You have to
put in the work.
You have to put in the work, regardless if it takes 6 months,
and
2
I can
years,
tell you,
or whatever.
Me and them boys put in that work over damn near 100 episodes.
So my only thing I'm saying is, this is happiness for me. I enjoy doing this. I'm not sitting here, regardless. At the end of the day, if I don't make any money right now, or the next year, or 2 years, whatever, guess what? I'm still going to do this because this is something that I enjoy doing. That's the point that I'm making. There are people out there who have careers that are not necessarily chasing dollars. That's the point that I'm trying to make. I get where you're coming from in this day and age, that there are people that's all about money, 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 money. Where I'm coming from is from the people who have the careers and they're happy. They're in the field that they want to do. They're doing what they want to do, and they're not stressing over the amount of money they're making. They're living.
So let me ask you, do you think I'm happy?
I don't know. Sometimes I can say yes, and then sometimes I can say no. It just depends on what.
You think I'm happy doing this?
I think you want to do more.
Depends on who you're asking.
You're asking me. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and he's right. Now watch this. If you're asking me if I'm happy, yes or no. Am I happy doing this? Absolutely. Because every Monday I come here. I do what I'm supposed to do. Have a good time. I get to express myself, say what I want to. Yes, that makes me happy. When I'm not shackled down to what I got to say.
I was gonna sit here and say that because I know one of the biggest things that you always talked about was being able to express how you feel about certain things and not being shuttered into one single direction.
And be careful what I have to say. Now, mind you,
I mean, we are cautious on some of the stuff. We try to be cautious with some of the stuff we say because there's certain things that we don't want to exclude anybody or actually sound like we're attacking one particular genre of people.
And mind you, like I told you before, am I happy? No. Because, yes, even though I love doing this, I still had another one that I was part of that we built from the ground up, and now we're no longer nothing. Mind you, if we never do a podcast again, is whatever. But the fact that we're not. Oh, well. That's my cousin. see, my cousin knows me more than hell anyone besides Diamond. But like you say, he says, "I know you're semi-happy." Yes, I'm happy with this. I've told him.
But see, you're not happy because the people who you came in on the ground floor with aren't there anymore, and the betrayal of what happened. So and I understand that. So I don't take it any kind of way.
Because it's nothing towards you.
I know it's not me,
Yeah,
but I
there's nothing
understand. I
towards
understand
you.
what you're saying.
Because, like I said, mind you, I did that first. We came up with ideas. We built that show. We did all that. And my cousin's right. Am I semi-happy? Yes. Because now, like you said, I can say and do what I want to. And the main thing that I guess I've always wanted to hear is like what you said one day. What you told me one day made me make my decision. Because everyone was telling me, no, you should do it by yourself. I don't need you. I was like, no, he said something to me that hey, I need you and I can't do this without you. I need somebody by my side, and I know me and you can get this done. That's all I needed. That punched my ticket. Because damn, been on this for like 2 years. Been doing that 2 years. We argue, we fight, we do all that shit. And I can't even get, man.
What's up, Jay? I didn't even see you chime in.
What's going on? I can't even get, I need you.
From them?
No.
Just in general?
One. The one that matters. I can't even get, I need you. I need you on here. And that's the problem. It's not, mind you, them two, I would have done anything for. Okay. Anything. And the fact that now it's like a whole split. I don't know if they're still talking to each other still. But I'm not talking to neither of the two. Mind you, I'm not upset with the other, the other guy. I'm not, because no, we talk. Whenever you need to talk to me, my phone is always on. So it's a personal hit.
Yeah, I get it.
It's a personal hit.
But we finna lighten this shit up because it got too fucking. Yeah. This shit got too fucking serious, and I ain't trying to do that.
You don't piss me off.
Who?
Come on, go to the
Who pissed you off?
You.
How? How did I piss you off?
All this sentimental shit, man.
Oh, anyway, whatever, nigga.
On to the next
whatever.
thing.
So
I don't like this shit.
Why, you don't like feeling vulnerable?
I don't like that shit. I don't.
So the other one of the other things. So I saw this thing on Instagram where there's a hotel in Japan that you can go to, right? Everything's free.
You're a fucking liar.
Hold on. There's a catch, of course, you know it, right? There's always a catch to this free stuff. So they say you can stay in this room. The room is free. Your food is free. Everything is free. The only thing you have to do is allow to be on a 24/7 stream on YouTube in your room. So basically,
they gotta watch me shit.
Hey, they got cameras all in the room.
They gotta watch me shit.
Hey, if you're going to take a shit, you're going to take a shit.
I don't give a fuck. Let's do it. Shit, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Dick out. Hey, it's out. Hey, okay, I'll do that shit.
I mean, so you're okay with someone watching you 24 hours?
Fuck yeah. Shit, I don't give a fuck.
It's a 7-day stay.
Are they paying me?
No, they're not paying you nothing.
They're
not paying you nothing.
Oh yeah, but shit, hell yeah, I don't give a fuck about nothing. Yeah, yes sir. When it's time to get busy, hey, my dick out. I don't tell me shit. Hey, you can't put that on. Well, nigga, you watching?
I'm just saying. Me personally, I don't know.
Hell no, man. Hell yeah. Man, free. They paying for room and board.
Room and board.
Food.
7 days.
7 days.
But you in that room, your camera on at all times.
Okay, cool. Nigga, they can follow me everywhere. They can follow me when I go to goddamn One Piece world. You can do whatever you want to do. Wife there too? Wife included? Hey, I can tell you right now. If me and her in there, it's going to come a part of that night where, hey, your camera on. I don't give a fuck.
You stupid.
No, don't look. No,
I'm just saying.
I don't give a fuck. Why
I don't
not?
know, because I think it's okay for certain things, but I think that camera should go off when y'all go to sleep, or
Why?
y'all in
Man,
the
watch
act.
me goddamn have a good night's rest. Who gives a fuck? Watch me sleep. I'm cool.
You already talking about not sleeping though.
Shit, hell no. Man, I see.
You trying to become a star? That's what you're trying to say?
Hey, I don't give a damn. Watch me. Cause you know you gotta get paid from the stream.
No, you don't.
What you mean?
That's the benefit of it. You don't pay room and board because they're streaming it. That's your pay.
Oh, I don't get no cut?
No, you get no cut.
No, they can't see this dick. They can't see that. No, hold on. I don't mind the free room and board. But
You ain't getting paid for it.
But if I'm in there, man, I want a piece of the pie, nigga. You remember, I didn't come looking for you.
No, you did, because you have to sign up for this room.
Nah, man, I need some money out this deal. These motherfuckers. Now, hold on now. Okay, now you ain't say that. You ain't say I ain't getting.
You're not
No.
getting paid for this. You just
No,
stay for
I
free.
can't do that.
You stay for free. Your room and board is free if you allow them to put you on the 24.
And I ain't getting no piece of the cut?
No,
They can break me out something.
nothing. Ain't no pay.
I don't want to do that.
What you mean ain't no pay? You gotta record.
No, I ain't with that. Hell no.
I'm just being
You know they
100.
can alter that shit any way they want to.
I'm
too?
just telling you what it said.
Man, I'm a pass. You right. I'm good.
Oh, now you backing out.
Hell yeah. You didn't say that part.
I never mentioned getting paid in the beginning.
That's the problem. Hold on now. Shit, my ass on that damn TV. Yeah, you gotta give me a piece of that cut.
You is not getting a piece of their money. I'm sorry
What?
to tell you
Shit, hell yeah. You gotta give me something. You gonna have to give me something.
that. They break you off some cheese and you covering up the
Yeah,
camera.
how about that? Nah,
No,
you
it
gotta give me some
literally
dough.
it literally states it.
Listen, and I'll make this clear too. And I ain't taking no checks either. Cause if that check bounce, so will you.
You say
sir.
they gonna bounce too.
No, sir.
Nah, they not breaking nobody off. It literally states you just stay there for free if they're allowed to record you in the room for 24. It's a 24/7 YouTube channel. So I'm actually when the show's over with, I'm actually going to go look this up on this room to actually see if somebody's actually in this room.
That nigga gonna do it.
I mean, I ain't got nothing
Yes.
to hide. I want to go to Japan anyway, so that's free. That's
Wait. They paying for your?
no, they're not paying for my trip.
Wait, they're not even paying for the trip.
No, but
Man, fuck no.
but do you know what room and board in Japan would cost you though?
Actually, it said it's not a lot.
Okay, believe that shit if you want to.
There's a girl on my TikTok that said it's not a lot.
Okay.
Not what you think.
She's a girl. She's getting flown out to Japan, nigga.
No, she flew herself out.
Okay.
I swear to God. And then there's another guy that does the same thing. He goes there and buy. I'm a collector for y'all who don't know. He goes out there and buys rare Japanese card. Boy, it's not what you think. That
I
room,
still don't care.
shit.
I'll
do
fly
that
out
shit.
there. I stay in that room. I wouldn't care.
Yeah, it's not what you think. Actually,
But you got a girl. What if you got a girl coming through the cut? What happens then? Hey, it is.
Man, you fucking on camera?
I'm married. Okay, so I ain't worried about. There's only one female that's gonna come with me, so I ain't even worried about that. And hey,
I can't afford it because you saw that last nigga that went to Bangkok. and he turned around and got them fucking herpes fucking with them women on them street
the
corners.
lady boys.
That motherfucker, wow. That
But-
motherfucker said I caught chlamydia and herpes at the same time. I didn't think that shit was possible. God damn. I was like, boy, he was getting it in.
It was.
No,
But-
he went to Bangkok and went and
But
went-
again, though,
went in.
now if I could fly there, and they say, hey, you want this room, and I ain't got to pay for room and board, I just got to pay for my ticket there and back. I'm gonna be in the room. The only thing they might see is me sleeping half the time or eating, but I'm gonna be out. You know how much money that saves you on room and board?
But they gonna be mad at me because I'll be eating that motherfucker naked than a motherfucker.
Well,
They gonna be like, man, sir, you gotta put your clothes on. You said all of me, so you gotta accept all of me.
so it's weird. I think it's funny that they actually have rooms like that.
I had a problem.
What was the problem?
So the Hall of Fame thing came up,
What Hall of Fame thing came up?
Remember that statement I made about the Hall of Fame? Someone went back, messaged me, asked me about it. And he said, "Hey, you asked me, how's your outlook?"
I would say, I'm just saying, if I see a video of me with the infamous drum sound and I don't get a cut,
no, dun 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 dun. I was like, oh, that motherfucker, wow, that motherfucker That motherfucker.
I don't know, Johnson. Hey, at this point, I feel like.
And that nigga named Johnson?
Yeah.
That shit wild. That motherfucker said, oh no, you can't do that shit. Gotta get up out of there.
Oh, man.
So I got flagged.
For what?
Not flagged, but someone didn't like my comments. And they, I guess, wanted to tell me about it.
See, this is why I don't fuck with you sometimes.
They said they didn't like my outlook, how I feel about the Hall of Fame.
But that's your outlook.
They said that's kind of fucked up. I was like, what's fucked up about it? Are you a star?
Oh, man. Look, you gonna get hate for that regardless, no matter how you look at it. Your opinion, because your opinion is semi.
What's wrong about it? What's wrong about it?
Everybody's not a champion, but you feel like
you shouldn't be in there unless you want.
I still can't agree with you on that.
They told me they actually have you changed your stance on that?
No, I know. I could tell you ain't changed the stance on it because he'll sit here and to this day, if you ask him who should be in the Hall of Fame for football, he'll sit there and tell you if they ain't win no championship, they shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame. He don't care about their stats. He don't care about nothing.
I'm just saying. What?
Your participation wing.
There should be a participation Hall of Fame. I give you that. That's okay. But the major Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
The guy told me, I just feel like, and I respect his opinion. I'm not mad at him. He said, I just feel like it's kind of biased that what about the people who put in hard work?
I don't know.
Thank you. Thank you. Listen.
I'll say this. It depends on the sport.
What you mean?
I'm sorry.
If Michael Jordan didn't give you them 6 championships, would you even think about him being in the Hall of Fame?
It'll be some people who would, though.
No.
Some people still put Jordan in the Hall of Fame.
But if he didn't have them championships and produce, I can give you...
Well, look at the people who have produced and ain't won championships, but they're still in the Hall of Fame.
And they shouldn't be.
Why not? They wasn't great overall players. See, we live in...
I gave you everything. I gave you blood, sweat, and tears, and you didn't give me no championship?
But hold on. It's time. You got to remember, though, everybody... And I hate we do this when we get into this. It's like...
It's not right.
Everybody doesn't have a team that can get you
That's
to the
your
play.
problem.
That's not the player's problem.
Michael Jordan had no team at first. Michael Jordan, okay.
Hold on. Don't do that. Okay. Because Jordan had a team the first 3 times around.
Watch
and
this.
then the second 3 times he did.
Kobe Bryant didn't have no team.
Kobe was a team.
Exactly. Kobe Bryant didn't have no team.
But everybody wasn't
Kobe.
Kobe.
But he managed to still win.
Everybody wasn't Kobe.
Hold on. Dirk Nowitzki didn't have no team, but he still managed to win.
Dirk did have a team.
What fucking team? Old ass Jason Kidd?
He had a team.
Tyson Taylor?
He had a team.
So,
because somebody had to put in when he didn't.
I'm sorry. Julius Erving really didn't have no team.
See, now you're talking about crossing errors, and
let's do it. No,
I don't cross errors.
Julius Erving didn't have no team, but he did it right.
We don't cross
errors. He still managed to get it done.
But you'll turn around and say Wilt Chamberlain wasn't that good.
I never said that.
Or Bill? No, that wasn't Wilt. You said was it Bill Russell?
Bill Russell wasn't.
But hold up,
he wasn't.
But he got how many?
He got 11. I give him that.
So again,
but half of those were goddamn as a coach.
He still got.
I'm not taking that.
Even if it's half,
I'm not taking that.
No. Let me say what I'm finna say. Even if it's half, he got 11. Half of 11 is what? 5.5, right? 5 or 6, depending on how you want to.
I'm not taking that from him.
But what I'm saying,
but don't call him good.
He got 5.
But don't call him good.
He got 5 or 6, no matter how you look at it.
But he get to be in the Hall of Fame. Technicality will get you there.
No, because he wants. If he
didn't have them 11 championships, was he going in there?
He'd still be in there with 6. If you took the coaches away, he's still in there.
If he didn't have any, will Bill Russell even be considered?
Would Will Chamberlain be in there if he didn't have any?
Sadly, no.
I rest my case. I'm done.
Because you know how many.
So now I can call it fair.
But what's not fair?
I can call it fair.
He won it. If he
Okay.
didn't, because mind you, Wilt Chamberlain did all that shit. 100 and some games with 50 points or more. He did all that shit. But if he did not win a championship, mind you, I'm so mad he got one. He only got one. Because let's be clear. I did all that, right? 100 and some games with 70 points. I did all that. And I didn't get you no championship? I need to be in the Hall of Fame? No, thank you for your participation. I appreciate you.
But again, though, your stance is your stance. So I can't.
The guy said,
I can't be mad at you, and you're not going to change your stance. I know you're not.
Come on,
because we've already been through this.
Vince Carter deserves to have his jersey raised.
We've been through this. Like I think we have this conversation every time.
Month.
No, I think we had this conversation every time sports change. Now we're in the basketball. We're getting ready to get out of football. So I see where you're coming from.
Is Patrick Mahomes going to the Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
Why?
He's just good. I'm not kidding.
I
know what you want to say because he has his 3 championships.
Why?
I understand.
Did he get him 3 championships?
Yeah, he did.
Does he deserve to be in there? Yeah. Tom Brady? Absolutely.
Now let's
go with your boy.
Matt Ryan will be in the Hall of Fame.
Why?
Because of his stats and his stats.
Why? What did his stats produce?
He's MVP. He's done all these things. So again, he has a spot.
But of what?
The league, nigga, the league.
What league?
The NFL.
Not the NFL that he didn't win a championship
which
in,
means he was the best player in the NFL that year. So
that's
again,
fine. With no championship?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You can't be in there. Can't. Why Michael Vick ain't in there?
Huh?
Why Michael
Vick could get in there.
Why?
He was a great running quarterback.
Look,
he has stats.
It's not. Don't tell me.
I'm telling you,
that's what the guy said too.
But that's what it is.
Don't tell me about great.
It's not about. See, again, people sit here. No, he will not be just for that. That's you. That's your goddamn.
Now that's fucked up.
That's you, Dallas fans, and that bullshit that y'all on.
Fucked up.
Let's be clear.
But he got a point.
No, he will be remembered for that. He will be. He didn't blow that lead though. He didn't blow that lead. Granted, he takes a lot of shit from other people.
But did he win?
No.
He didn't win.
No, he didn't win. But that doesn't mean he blew the lead.
So you know all his stats get fucked up because of that.
No, it don't.
Your man just told you.
No.
Everybody, that's all the shit. When the last time you heard about Matt Ryan?
Oh, let's see. He is happily doing his career. He's an analyst now. He's happy.
Good. You can go on the Analyst Hall of Fame. That'd be great.
No, it was. See, and what people fail to realize, Johnson, it wasn't him. Again, a lot of times people forget that you are bound to what a coach calls. There's only a handful of quarterbacks and players that go against the coach's will and don't get in trouble for him, a.k.a. Tom Brady, a.k.a. Peyton Manning.
Hold on. Now, let me answer that for you before you say anything. Who's the leader of the team?
The head coach and the coach. So you're gonna bench him.
Who's the leader of the team?
Who's
the leader of the team?
Let me ask you a question. So
is he not the leader of the team?
No, and see the problem that I have, and you're right, but it wasn't that. Again, no, the defense didn't do what they were supposed to do, but at the same time, the offense was told to not run the ball, which is dumb as hell.
But Johnson, is he the leader of the team?
And he took flack for it. I'm not saying he didn't.
I'm sorry, motherfucker. If you got all the stats like you say you got, and you got all this pull, then you could probably go out there and do what Tom Brady and them do. You're the leader of the team.
So let me ask you this.
You're a leader.
If your coach sit here and tell you, hey, this is what I need you to do, and you don't go out there and do what that coach tell you, he bench you.
Now watch this. If my coach tell me to go out there and do something that is causing me to lose.
It's not causing you to lose.
Did they win?
No. See, again, it's not about the winning part of it. I get what you're saying.
They lost.
I understand what you're saying, but you're still missing my point.
He's the leader. You're supposed to take. If you don't like what the coach said, fuck what you talk about, nigga. I'm Hail Marying this bitch.
Okay.
Because we're losing.
You're not listening. You're
but
still not
losing.
Listening. You forgot the most important thing about the NFL.
And that is?
That is scripted. Let's
Wait
be clear.
a minute.
Don't sit here and say it's not.
So you're going to say that game was scripted?
Yeah. No, I'm telling you there is scripts in NFL.
So they were paid off?
Not just paid off, bro. It was time. Let me explain to you how the Patriots, before you get there, Let me explain to you how the Patriots got there.
That's a hell of a payoff
Oh, it is.
for him to throw that gap.
Let me tell you. Yeah, the quarterback do catch most blame. It's always mostly the quarterback, and that's true.
But even
if the
Rod.
quarterback, so say like, okay, I'm gonna give you
Accusations.
No, I'm not giving you I'm giving you actual proof. So, like he said, most of the time, the person on the team who catches the flag is the quarterback.
Yes, because that's the leader.
But hold on. But when my man missed 3 field goals last week and they lost the game, they still put it on the quarterback.
Yeah, because put some fire on their ass.
You can't do nothing.
We're trying to win.
So he missed 3 field goals, so you put it on him.
Okay.
So again.
So let me ask you. Patrick Mahomes just lost to the Bills. My bad. My bad. I didn't say Patrick Mahomes. I meant.
No, you said it right. They did lose to the Bills.
No, I know. I said Patrick Mahomes lost.
You said it right.
Right?
You said it right.
Not the team, right?
You didn't say the team.
Not the team. Patrick Mahomes. Who's taking that?
He's taking
Patrick Mahomes, not the team. Fuck with the team could play shitty as hell. No, Patrick Mahomes as a leader. And I get what y'all saying. You know, I can't do as a leader. I don't give a fuck. Hey, listen. I can't have you fucking up like that.
And that's why you're not playing football right now.
I'm just saying.
Because your ass will be on the bench.
What? As a leader,
yes,
I'm supposed to lead.
They will bench you for shit like that.
Leading?
Yes.
So
I'm sitting here telling you this.
Mahomes is not supposed to lead.
No, he does what his coach tells him to do.
You think so?
Yeah.
Not all the time.
Yeah.
Not all the time.
Unless he sees something on the field and he
changes it?
Yes.
That's a leader.
No, that's your scripted. Have you ever seen them do this?
That's a leader and an IQ.
No. That tells you if I get to the line of scrimmage and the play that I call is not
what I want?
No, not what I want, because he does not make that call. He does not call his own plays. You don't. No, he don't. No, he don't. You under the assumption he calls his own plays.
My motherfucker said that during the roast.
No, he does not call his own plays, because I can tell you right now, when they're doing this, what do you think they're listening to?
Tom Brady, tell him, please.
Tom Brady, there's no mic on there. There is no mic on there. So what do you think they're listening to?
There's a mic.
No, it's not.
There's a mic in Tom Brady helmet.
There you go with that bullshit.
There's a mic in Tom Haney and Tom.
What do you say? At the same time, the quarterback can put you up in the fourth quarter in the crunch when there's a really need to, and your defense sells on winning the game and drive people. People will still blame the quarterback, even though the quarterback put them in the position. Exactly. Matt Ryan did his job. He put them up when they was now. Don't say he didn't do his job. They was up 28-3. Correct me if I'm wrong. Right?
28-3.
They was up 28-3. Yeah. With 3 minutes left in the third quarter.
Was it 24-3?
No, it was 28. Put them up 28-3 going into the fourth quarter. Now, instead of playing smart football, because here's where the script comes in at. The script is simple. If you run the ball, right, you run time off the clock. Yes or no?
Yes.
If you throw the ball, an incomplete pass does what? Stops the clock. So if I'm a coach, right? If I am a coach and I call 3 pass plays back to back to back, and all of them are incomplete passes.
So you're blaming the coach?
Yes. I am blaming Kyle Shanahan for this shit to this day. And it's a valid complaint, because at the end of the day, if I'm sitting here telling you it's 12 minutes left in the game, you know if you run the ball, you're going to force them to use their timeouts, right, to stop the clock, right? When they run out of timeouts, what happens? They can't stop the clock at all, right? Am I right or wrong? Hear me out. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me, does this make sense as a coach? You're a coach. You know this.
So we're really...
And you're right. Shanahan does have a history of giving up leads in the fourth quarter by doing dumb shit. And this was that time.
So wait a minute now. I'm going to go by what you just said, Johnson. He's built up a rapport of doing.
Shanahan has, yeah.
He built up a rapport of him messing up in the last quarter, right? So now this is why I'm saying is Tom Brady... No, my bad. I'm fucking thinking of the greatest of all time.
He's not the greatest of all time.
Okay, all right, my bad. Now, if he was the greatest of all time, then Stop that. Don't do that.
I'm finna hit you with
That's
one.
a Michael Jordan of this bitch. Stop doing that. We're not gonna do that. So now I'm going by what y'all said. He has a history of doing this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm who I am, right? What's his name? Fuck.
Who, Matt?
Trash. My bad, Matt Ryan. So now I'm
System quarterback. Thank you.
okay. I'm just going by with this. So now I'm Matt Ryan. I'm in game mode. I know my coach is calling the most outlandish plays that always cause us to lose. I'm not gonna do this.
So, but let me.
I
ask you
know
this.
he's not
But let
gonna
me-
bench me right now.
But here's the thing, though. Do you risk your career on that?
Yes. Yes.
can't.
In the Super Bowl game, and I can win? Yes. Absolutely. Because this
But again, I tell you
this
this,
motherfucker finna blow the game. I can't keep doing
But do
this.
you understand where I'm coming from?
I can get that part.
So my
but
point-
I can't blame the coach on
I
this
can.
one. The
Because
only reason
guess what
reason
would have
why-
happened? Let me tell you what would have happened. Matt would have got hurt. They would have put the backup in, and the backup would have did exactly what they did. So at
But
the
we're
end of the day,
assuming
no,
they
we're
got
not.
hurt.
Oh
We're
no, we're
assuming.
not.
We're
Trust
assuming.
and believe, because the difference
We're
between
jumping the gun.
no, we're not, because the difference between Matt Ryan and the backup quarterback they had, it's like this.
I know.
It's like this.
If I'm mad, I'm
I'm telling you.
I'm not listening to the coach because he's gonna fuck us.
Yeah, and see the thing is, they don't have, contrary to popular belief, quarterbacks do not have that much input on the offense.
Tom Brady.
Again, even then, Tom Brady didn't have any offense. Tom Brady had people around him that if shit broke
Yes.
down,
Yes.
if shit broke down, he had Gronk. First of all, let's be clear. So Gronk is probably one of the best tight ends in the league of all time.
Yes.
I'm not gonna say it, but you had a safety outlet where if you're doing a pass play, Gronk was big enough. If shit broke down, oh, Gronk is right there. I know I can dump it off. He had that. Tom Brady's great because of the way his system was built around him. It's not that he was a great quarterback. It was just that the system was built for him to be great. So when you build something around that, it's a difference.
So we didn't build nothing around Matt.
No, we didn't. The only thing we
But
had,
y'all made it to the Super Bowl.
no, the only thing you had for Matt that year was Julio and Tony Gonzalez. That's it.
No, Julio didn't really play, did he?
Julio did play. The nigga had 2 touchdowns. What the fuck you talking about?
Let me try this again.
They did not have an offense. They did not have a great offensive line.
I'm saying he really didn't play because
he did play.
no, I'm saying he really didn't play.
Who?
Julio.
How you gonna sit here and say that? The man had 2 touchdowns. Boy, I swear sometimes.
Was it enough to win?
Yes, it was actually. If the coaching played right, because again, you think about this. I want you to really think about this.
I have to blame.
You can't
Matt
blame
Ryan
Matt.
because if I know my coach does the most asinine
It's just like he
plays,
said. It depends on how much leeway a quarterback has in
how
the
much
offense.
you really think?
He
Okay,
didn't.
so answer me this.
He didn't have
Did you-
leeway.
so
I'm sitting here telling you, Matt did. Yeah,
So answer me this: did you really think? Let's just say Matt Ryan didn't listen to any of what the coach, Canada had to say. Did you really believe that he was gonna bench him to put in trash? Come on, he was not gonna bench. He wasn't gonna bench Matt Ryan. He wasn't gonna do
but
it.
again,
so he had
said,
leeway to do what he
No, he
wanted
didn't.
to do.
No, he didn't.
You really think he was gonna bench him?
no, I'm not saying he was going to bench him, but I also know he didn't have the leeway to change plays.
I didn't like it. I didn't like that.
Again, it happens in the NFL now. Most quarterbacks do not have leeway to change plays. The only time they have leeway to change plays, if they see something in the defense and they call an audible, but the audible is already called in the huddle.
I just didn't like
In the
that.
huddle, they give you might think they're only calling one play. No, they're literally
I just
calling.
didn't like the output.
Now, I
of
mean,
that.
I agree with the whole. That's what I was trying to explain to him. That Shanahan was calling some dumb shit. Why are you throwing it when all you had to do was run the clock again?
But think about it.
And I get exactly what you're saying.
Think about it.
He should have ignored
Were they
it,
gonna-
but he didn't because
were they
it's
gonna
normal to him.
Were they gonna bench him? No.
But-
If I'm Matt Ryan, I know they're not gonna put in that motherfucker over me. So I have the right to, sadly, I have the right to call what I want to because I know he's not gonna. He's not gonna sit me out.
Let's put it like this.
Being realistic, was he gonna sit me out?
But
No.
also, and I'm sure Johnson noticed too, Shanahan had just took the job in fucking San Francisco too. The week before.
So you said he.
So the week before, he had already said, you know what? After the Super Bowl, I'm going to San Francisco.
So you think he just blew it?
Yeah, I do. I honestly do. I really do. I'm sorry. That's just me.
Damn.
But then there's other things that happened on the defensive side of the ball where I'm like, oh, that's kind of suspect.
Never mind then. Never mind.
It was kind of
Now
suspect.
that I didn't know. Never mind.
Oh, you didn't know he had some? Oh, yeah. He had already, at that time, he had literally basically said at the end of the year, after the Super Bowl, I'm going to fucking San Francisco.
Win or lose.
Win or lose. He was going to San Francisco. So
That
he didn't care.
That shit. Wait.
He's still there now. He's still the coach of the 49ers right now.
Didn't he win?
No.
Wait, did he win one?
They went to the Super Bowl and lost.
He didn't win one?
No.
Damn.
See, when it comes to the football shit, I'm a little bit like you have your basketball.
Damn.
I know how shit works.
That's what I said. I'm just going by, what I see. I catch games when damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Because there was rumors out that I remember, and this is how the Patriots ended up in the Super Bowl this year too, that year as well. They were playing Jacksonville, right? They were playing Jacksonville, and I'm trying to remember the corner's name. I can't think of his name.
I like how you say that though.
What?
Fixed.
Yeah, the fix was in.
Let me ask you a question.
Let me finish.
Oh, go ahead.
So the Patriots ended up playing Jacksonville to get to. Yeah, exactly. That's what I didn't. That's why I said it's too odd. If I know I can run the ball and run the clock out, why am I throwing the ball, having incomplete passes? Why am I not? Even if I'm running the ball, why? It's so many different ways you look at that, and you can see that. But it was Jacksonville and the Patriots, and it was during the playoffs. Jacksonville was actually up, winning the game. They went into halftime in the locker room. Somebody came in the locker room and said, okay, now y'all, the DB's got to lay off on the wide receivers for the 49ers. There was a DB, came out and said, just let them have it. Yeah. This shit is, I cannot think of that DB's name to save my life, but I remember that. Told them, let them have it. It's something, and I'm sitting here like, really? This came out after the game was about a week or so after the game was over.
So you remember?
And he was like, the DB was like, nah, we ain't even, that's fuck. They even said that was fucked up. But yes, this is what I'm telling you. People don't realize. Like, okay, even this year when the Falcons played Kansas City, when they mugged my man in the back of the end zone and they didn't call pass interference. You see what I'm saying? This shit is scripted and people don't understand. It looks like normal shit to the naked eye. But when you actually go underneath the layers of everything and see stuff, because any other time, they would have called pass interference on someone. This man literally bear hugging this motherfucker. It doesn't matter though. It just goes to show you that the NFL has favorites.
No, I'll tell you what. Okay, so let me ask you. Fixed. I like that word. Fixed.
Fixed.
Tyson versus Jake.
Oh, that shit was more than fixed. That shit didn't even make no damn sense.
That fixed? No fixed?
No, it was fixed because I talked to one of the other people and I told them.
You saw the contract?
Yeah.
That's the reason. Listen. So those who don't know, I love boxing.
Mm-hmm.
I like watching boxing. I like UFC. Congratulations to John Jones. You already know. Listen. Did we not see my man bite this glove?
Yeah.
Do you remember when he fought Roy Jones?
Mm-hmm.
Did he bite his glove? No.
One point he did, but then it wasn't like.
No, I can tell. I watched it. No. Go back and watch his fight with Evander Holyfield and tell me, because again, I watched. Tell me if he bit his glove.
I'll go back and look.
Tell me if he bit his glove. And when you go back and see that he didn't bite his glove, this ain't shit he been doing. No, that was an anxiety because I can't box like I want to. Because I'm under contract.
But I had told people beforehand. At the end of the day,
did you think that 50-year-old man was gonna goddamn?
No, I didn't think he was gonna win.
Come on.
But I honestly said to myself, this is nothing more than a money scheme. And at the end of the day, Jake Paul is gonna look like an asshole no matter if he win or lose.
Let me tell you why I have a problem with it, and I don't. I don't have a problem with it because, man, it's $20 million, man. I would have took the damn loss for $20 million. You know what I'm saying? I would have. If I don't got no money like that, I'm taking the fall. But we're looking at somebody of Mike Tyson's statue.
Yeah, he wanted to knock that motherfucker out.
Come on, that's anxiety. I couldn't do what I want to because
there were strict things in the contract about what he can and can't do.
If I hit
he couldn't uppercut him. He couldn't do anything. Even though they said on the screen the following rules, knockouts are allowed, this, that, and other. In that contract, it literally said they're not allowed to knock each other out.
Listen, Mike Tyson was biting that glove because he knew, man, I really have to hold back. That's anxiety. I can't hit him like I want to. So now I really got to chill. This is the only way. Oh, I always bite my... Lying motherfucker. I always bite my gloves in them. No, the fuck you don't. No, you don't.
But see, here's the other things with the contract. It said the fight had to go past 3 rounds.
It had to go.
It had to go all 8. But if by some chance Tyson might have hit him and knocked him out before the 3rd round, he would lose a portion of that $20 million.
Come on, 17 hits in an 8-bout fight.
But then the rounds were only 2 minutes long. Too.
It doesn't matter.
What's a regular boxing match round? 3 minutes?
It does not matter. I still would have thrown more punches than 17. I threw 17.
Yeah, that's what he's going to say. I beat up Mike Tyson. Which he didn't. I'm sorry, he didn't.
You know what? Let's be like that. No, it's okay. He beat up Mike Tyson. He beat a 58-year-old man. That was done. Listen. I don't know if you guys remember. Do y'all remember Evander Holyfield when he fought at 58 and what happened to him? They knocked his old ass out.
You said call that elderly abuse.
No. Let's be for real. You fought a senile old man. He's senile. He old. Like I said, he old. Everyone said, oh no, it's Mike Tyson. Nostalgia. What? Of what?
But see, they also didn't want Mike Tyson knocking his ass out neither because that's bad for the sport. Since Logan Paul,
what sport?
Since Logan Paul is the face of boxing.
What boxing?
Hey, that's what they say out there in the world.
He's the face of what boxing?
I'm telling you what
Let me tell you who the face of boxing is right now. There's only 3 people right now that's the face.
Yeah, he had those blood clots where he lost. He said he lost like 8 something liters of blood and he was sick and all kind of stuff. He almost died before the fight. That was Tyson saying that. But Logan Paul, quote unquote, I hate to say it, everybody.
The face of what?
They say he's the face of
boxing.
boxing.
Let me tell you who's the face of boxing because I'm a boxing fanatic. Let me tell you who the face is of boxing right now. You got Canelo. Stop it.
Well, you know what he said
Stop
about...
it.
You heard what he said about Canelo.
That's a mean Mexican. That nigga knocking you out. Stop it. We got my man, my personal favorite, Tank Davis. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I did a year and 2 months in jail and that didn't box for that entire time. I came back and still whooped ass. I'm going on record right now and say that Tank Davis could be Floyd Money Mayweather.
But you know, maybe
I know he'll never make that. I'm telling you right now, Tank can beat Floyd.
In his prime?
In his prime.
Okay.
Not in his prime exhibition. What? Tank can beat that boy.
I'm not saying he can't. I'm not saying that he can't.
So that's 2 faces. Let me tell you the last one. Boots, nigga. Boots. Terrence Crawford. Again.
How old is Terrence Crawford now?
He got to be in his 30s, 40s. Because remember, he had a car accident real bad.
You said Floyd is training Tank? No, see, that's even better. That's even better.
I think they had a problem. I don't think they're doing that anymore. I don't think he's with Floyd Money Promotions.
Really?
No, because that was a big talk about that with his last fight. and they asked him would he call him out. I mean, not in a disrespectful way, but it was some type of animosity. You got to go back and look at that fight. They had a talk after his talk afterwards or before that he had a little bit of animosity towards Floyd. So I don't think he has trained him though. That is true, but I don't think they're doing it anymore.
Oh, okay. But my thing is this though. At the end of the day,
fucking face.
It was all about the money from the beginning.
Bitch ass nigga.
I don't like him or his brother, and you know I don't like that. You know I don't like Logan.
Now, wait a minute.
You know I've always never liked Logan.
Wait a minute.
And
now.
you know why I don't like Logan.
I'm with Logan now. Hold on.
But you know
I like Logan.
Let me put it like this.
Logan out there wrestling for real though. You gotta give him that.
Here's my problem with Logan.
Gotta give him that.
Can I finish? I'm gonna tell you what my problem with Logan is. Part-timer. That's
so?
I hate that.
Are you really gonna do that?
I hate that. I do.
Right, you're gonna do that?
Because you know
Are you going down this avenue? I just want to make sure.
But you understand, you know, my feelings about
Johnson, I want to make sure that this is the route he's going with a fucking part-timer. You said that's your problem?
That's my issue.
That's the only issue?
It's not a personal issue.
You have an issue with him because he's a part-timer?
Hold on. But I think he's a great talent.
Wait a minute.
Hold on. Can I finish before you decide to go jump off this bridge and me calling him a bad wrestler? I'm not calling him a bad wrestler.
That's not what I'm about to get on you about.
I know there were other part-timers.
John Cena's not a part-timer, but you don't got a problem when him come back. The Rock is not a part-timer. No, don't do Logan Paul good.
Hold on, you're missing my point. I said he was good. I don't like the part-time status. That's all I said.
That's cap.
That's it.
You don't like John Cena?
I don't. Not this iteration of him. I liked Cena when he was in the ring all the time. This showing up whenever he chooses to. That's why I'm interested in this whole retirement run.
I'm just saying.
I don't like Roman because he was a part-time.
Watch your mouth. That's the greatest of all time.
I knew you was going to say that.
That is the greatest of all time.
But you understand my part.
Yeah.
It's that part. That's my part about Roman I didn't like. This part of Roman that I like where he's here every week now. And
that's the nigga, man. Stop that. He was a nigga.
But he's here every night. He's actually like fisticuffs every week, and I'm good with that. You see what I'm saying? I see you, shirt. I see you. But do you understand what
that nigga's still the head of the motherfucking table?
See, I said the same thing. He doesn't believe that.
What?
Yes.
What do you say?
Cena should break the record for most heavyweight titles.
Cap. Leave that nigga right
where he's at.
I told you. Leave that nigga right
where he's at. I am not the only one that said that.
He don't deserve that. No, sir. He don't deserve it.
Oh, speaking of WWE, since we done flipped from boxing to WWE.
Oh, we gotta get to the game. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Found out that they released the ratings for what every show is going to be rated on each platform now. You know, like PG and all that kind of stuff. So they released the ratings for.
I know we passed PG-14.
No, bruh.
We going back?
So right now, as of right now, the first show on Netflix is rated TV-14.
What the? Titties can be shown?
Hey, it said TV-14, so
titties can be shown because they show titties on Netflix.
Hold on, that's for Netflix, which I
can
see. But my problem with that is after watching this boxing match on Netflix, I'm a little suspect on what Raw is going to be like now on Netflix.
Choppy than a motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm suspect.
What's
so hopefully,
49. 6?
7.
Okay.
So then we got SmackDown. It's gonna be on USA, and all these shows are going to 3 hours except for NXT.
Wow.
No, everything's going to be 3 hours except for NXT. Both shows.
Wow, we gonna fuck over NXT. Whatever.
So
whatever.
SmackDown is going to be MA.
Oh, titties and pussy being shown. Oh my God. They're going to be titties and pussy everywhere. Oh, no.
And it's 3 hours long?
Oh, no. You know somebody going to flash your pussy?
Somebody going to get it.
Oh, no.
And then NXT is PG.
Come on.
Because it's on CW.
Come on.
That's why. It's on CW.
Come on.
That's the only thing I can think of.
So the other shows can show titties and pussy.
It's the other show. Well, we got to remember, USA is damn near borderline.
Nah,
cable.
man. No, that's not fair. They keep trying to downgrade.
Well, see, NXT is regular TV, though. That's the problem. It's on CW. It's not on USA. It's on CW.
So it's not going live?
No, it's still going to be live, but it's not going to be. You got to remember that's a regular TV channel. That's not a cable channel.
This is gonna be boring. I'm done talking about this. Let's get into the big shebang.
So we're gonna close out the show with this. We're not done, but this is gonna take up probably the rest of the next 30 minutes. So today, this afternoon,
told me this bitch earlier.
So we're gonna talk about this. And Johnson, you probably was on the chat and you saw it too when we were talking about it.
Fucking
The
bitch.
the Game Award announcements was made this afternoon, and there are some issues with this. And
They got me. They got me.
so, Game of the Year.
Wait, yo, let's go.
I'm starting with the big one first.
The big one?
Yeah, Game of the Year. Unless what other category you feel like talking about?
Let's start from the bottom up.
Okay, so the bottom up, we're going to talk about.
Let's start from the bottom
I
up.
found the other ones. There were some other ones that actually
Start
got.
from the bottom up. Because Game of the Year is just, that
So
really hit me.
let's start off with most anticipated. The list was, this is what was on there: Death Stranding 2.
Never heard that bitch.
You've heard of the first Death Stranding.
Yeah, but I didn't hear about the second one.
The second one, that's there. Ghost of Yote,
Yes.
GTA 6, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. And I'm excited for it because it's
Is
that
that a
first.
Switch game?
Yeah,
that gonna be Switch?
that's Switch.
It's mine.
But here's the thing though with that, it's going to be that Metroid that's from the first person point of view too. It's that version of Metroid. So I'm looking forward to that. And then Monster Hunter Wilds.
I didn't give a fuck about that.
I'm not over Monster Hunter, but
Trash.
I need to see more. I need to see something besides what I see in the games that's already out there. Because basically it just looks like it's a little bit more open world, but it's pretty much all the same mechanics all the way through.
What happened to Assassin's Creed?
It's not most anticipated right now.
That
Because
shit wild,
but you
man.
know why though, right? It was because of all of the hate mail that came from it with the culture shock and all that. Which I'm disappointed in people in general because that
Is the game still gonna come out?
yeah, it comes out. They pushed it back to February because it was supposed to come out this month, but they pushed it back to February.
That's not fair. Whatever.
So, best video game adaptation. So this is basically them taking a video game and turn it into a movie or a series or whatever. So you have Like a Dragon, which I didn't even know existed. It's on Amazon Prime.
Like a Dragon.
Yeah, the Yakuza games, Like a Dragon.
The Yakuza games?
Yeah, they have a series on Amazon Prime, which I'm having to go.
The nigga with the guns? No way.
Yes, the Japanese Yakuza games. Yes, those.
The one with all the tattoos on them.
Yes,
That's a show?
they have a show, bruh.
Wow.
I didn't know that till I'm like, they got a show.
Wow.
That Tomb Raider, which I've watched.
They're probably gonna win.
Tomb Raider's great. If you haven't watched it, I suggest you watch it. I think it's a great show. It's 8 episodes.
I'm going with Big Tom.
No, I can't. You can't go with Tomb Raider yet because there's still 3 more that's probably better than.
So why?
Then you have Knuckles, the Knuckles series that came out on Paramount, which was good.
Okay.
You also have Fallout, which was fucking awesome.
What about
And then you have,
Uncharted?
and no, they don't have that's not considered that. These are mostly, well, yeah, and Uncharted's not on here. Only had 1 movie though. That was it. These are literally these are series that they.
Okay.
Then you have Arcane, which is probably going to win because Arcane.
What about Borderlands?
Borderlands doesn't have a series.
That is a series.
No, it's not.
No,
it was
is
1
that a
movie. That's just a single movie.
Okay.
All of these.
Twisted Metal.
That was 2 years ago.
Still.
You can't put something in there 2 years ago into this year. We
What's
just
that?
had that.
Twisted Metal wasn't.
Yes,
2
it
years
was.
ago. Maybe a year and a
No,
half.
that's still last year though. That would have been in last year's things. Because as a matter of fact, I think it was nominated last year.
Okay.
Then you have.
So who's winning? Who are you picking?
I'm picking Arcane. Arcane is too good. It's too good. We waited almost 3 years for the second season to come out. So
Give me Tomb Raider.
not over Arcane. I'm sorry.
Give me Tomb Raider.
I'm sorry.
They got more movies and more games.
What? No, but again, though, it's the adaptation. It's not about more. It's about how a series is portrayed on the screen.
Tomb Raider has always been portrayed.
No, not in this year because the Tomb Raider movies didn't even make that.
Okay.
Best sports game.
2K.
Anything made by 2K, basically.
2K.
So you got F1 24, which is a racing game. Then you have EA Football Club 25.
So why? Okay, go ahead.
Then you have NBA 2K 2K25, Top Spin 2K25, and WWE 2K25. If that don't sound like a lineup that's just 2K,
I just know why they didn't say.
I'm kind of hurt because I don't see college football. I think college football.
What's Madden at?
Madden's not on there neither. Yeah,
Like, that shit wild. Madden and got.
You would have been okay if you had 2K and Madden on there. I would have been okay with that. Just
I would have been. I would have took college football.
I mean, again, we looking at it from outside in.
That was wild.
College football. We have been waiting on the college football game for
years.
years.
But for the football game not to be on the
list at all,
that I kind of questioning, like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it makes you question that. And honestly,
so who you picking?
It doesn't matter. It's a 2K. It's a 2K. It's a 2K game regardless.
Give it to WWE.
I wanted to say tennis because I seen the 2K tennis and it is pretty good.
Yeah, I mean,
but you see my point though. It's a 2K game still. 2K is going to win no matter what.
Okay.
They're taking that home regardless. If they sit here and let this soccer game win, I'll be shocked. I'd be shocked. I'd be really shocked.
I don't see it.
So,
I don't see it.
Next on the list, we have Family Game, Best Family Game. So that was up. Remember when I talked to you earlier, it wasn't updated. So it's updated now. So you have Super Mario Party Jamboree.
That's a party. Okay. Man, let's say Super Mario in general.
He said college. Yeah, it should have been. Yeah, that college football got so many people actually watch college football again. And it is the closest thing to a real football simulator because when I tell you that shit is hard, and I'm not even gonna call it a story mode. I'm gonna call it what it is because
Cheated.
No, it's one of those games that should be there, and I think a lot of people don't feel that way, but I do.
Cheated.
Mario Party Jamboree.
Man, this say motherfucking Mario all the way through.
No,
because then you still got Mario Party. You still got
I'm not
Mario
done.
Kart.
I'm not done.
You still okay?
Mario Kart's not on there.
That's why. Say Mario.
But Mario Kart is an old game, so you can't use that as best family game of the year.
Come on, this say Mario in general.
No, you have Astrobot. That's on there.
That's a family game?
Yeah.
Wow.
Plucky Squire, which I have to look that up.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, I have no... And I'm not an expert, but I'm going to go look at it because that's what I did when I got off the phone with you earlier.
Free to play?
I started going through, looking at these games and seeing what, started downloading or whatever just to see what it... So I can at least say, okay, I know what this is. I don't know what it is, so I'm looking at that. Princess Peach Showtime. That's considered a family game.
That's bullshit. This ain't fucking Mario. Whoa, come on.
And then...
this
Legend
Mario.
of Zelda's Echoes of Wisdom. Those are family games.
Well, I'm going with Zelda.
I'm going with any Nintendo game.
That's all of them.
No, Astrobot.
Except for the last one.
Astrobot and
No, I'm going
Plucky
with Zelda.
Squire.
I'm going with Zelda.
So
Zelda all the way.
then we have
I can't wait till you get to the RPG because I got one. I got one.
Best Indie Game. Balatro.
What's considered indie?
Independent.
Free to play?
No.
Okay.
Independent, because some independent games are not free to play.
Okay, go ahead.
Balatro, Animal Well, Mandalore. Balatro.
That bullshit.
I save your comments for later, sir. Pacific Drive, which I heard good things about. I've actually heard good things about Pacific Drive.
Heard it.
And that Plucky Squire game is on here again.
Well, what the fuck they keep saying?
I don't know what the fuck it is. I'm going to find out. Shit.
Plucky motherfucking Squire. I ain't never heard. That shit sound weak.
I don't know what the fuck it is. And I'm going to go look it up. I promise you I'm going to go look
Probably
it up.
unicorns and fucking goddamn dragons and shit.
Best ongoing game. So this is something that's a live service game that's always going. You got Helldivers 2.
Fuck no.
Diablo 4.
Fuck no.
Final Fantasy 14.
God damn.
That kind of throws a monkey wrench in everything else. Fortnite and Destiny 2.
Fortnite or Destiny 2?
Destiny 2's on this list, yeah. Best ongoing game.
Scrap Destiny 2. I didn't care for it like that.
Final Fantasy 14, which is an MMO.
Fuck.
I see where you're going with this. But I have a feeling.
Okay, it's either between, sadly, Fortnite.
But see, here's the thing.
God damn.
But here's the thing. Helldivers still exist. As much as you don't like it, I understand it. We're not gonna sit here. as much as you hate Helldivers, right?
And Fortnite.
Helldivers still has that thing that people like. I'm sorry. As much as you don't like it, it's true though.
Man, scrap that goddamn.
I mean, I'm sorry, and I'm with Diesel on this when it comes to Fortnite, bro. You just gave me Snoop, Eminem, and Ice Spice, and you gave me a fucking machine gun that spits.
Are you fucking kidding me?
That spits the hold on. That spits the lyrics of fucking Rap God as you shoot it.
Can I say what I want to say?
Go ahead.
Respectfully. Fortnite is for people who take it in. Okay. Can I say that?
Say what?
Fortnite is for people who take it in the ass. I told him the same thing I told him, and I'm going to say, Fortnite is for people who take it in the ass if you're not a kid.
And see, Johnston said it right. Yeah, at one point in time, Helldivers were called Nerf divers at one point, but now it's going back to what made it so popular.
Oh, yeah.
So again,
a popular game for 2 weeks.
That was you. That's your opinion. We had this conversation last week where somebody told you it's not about just you.
Okay, you right. Okay.
But if you had to pick a winner out of this category,
Fortnite is definitely not it. Fortnite is for people who takes it in the ass that's not children. Fortnite is for people who cannot play Call of Duty.
That's your assumption.
Can you play Call of Duty?
Yeah, but I also can play Fortnite too.
I've never seen you play that shit yet.
That's my brother.
And you're not gonna. When the last time you played?
When I had it on my Switch. I never played it on my PlayStation. I had it on my Switch.
Cap.
I had it on my Switch and my phone, actually.
Cap. But that shit, I'm not a hater, but that shit trash.
That's
that shit
you.
Trash. That shit is trash.
Listen, it can't be trash.
That shit is trash.
Cannot be
years.
trash.
I can't stand that shit.
If people are still playing this game in trolls, if we was to look up right now what the player count is in Fortnite, you'd probably be fucking amazed right now.
I know a grown ass man. Denzel, tell me if I'm wrong. I know a grown ass man. Now, mind you, my cousin.
So we're gonna since we talking about ongoing games, right?
My cousin.
This is what we finna do.
My cousin has a son that loves Fortnite. He's okay. He can play that shit.
We're gonna do this live since this is the last thing. So what is the player base for Fortnite?
So my cousin has a son, right? He plays Fortnite. He calls him whatever. Cool. I like that. I mean, I wish he'd be a real dad and buy him Call of Duty, but it's whatever, right? This motherfucker. Me and him know somebody who loves Fortnite so bad that he called my cousin to tell him about Fortnite, and he a grown ass man about the Eminem shit. That shit trash. Garbage.
How is that?
Garbage. Grown ass man hooping and hollering for some goddamn Fortnite. Oh no, Eminem is here. Trash.
As of right now.
Trash. I don't care. Trash.
Okay.
Trash.
You can call it trash, but this is I'm gonna give you some.
You about to tell me some bullshit about some fucking.
To be honest, Fortnite runs into a lot of bots, even when you land in a secluded area with bots.
Johnson, tell them the truth. It's for people who take it in the ass.
So this is what I'm finna tell you. I'm finna read this to you.
Okay.
As of 2024, Fortnite has approximately 650 million registered players with an average of 1.1 million people playing per day.
And those grown ass men eating pizza rolls in their mama basement.
Hold on. Age demographics. They break it down into that too. Over 60% of Fortnite players are between the ages of 18 and 24.
And they're all like I said, wasn't wrong. People who eating pizza rolls in their drawers in their mama basement.
So that's Fortnite, right? So you talking about 1 million plus every day. Let's go to Final Fantasy 14.
You better not.
I'm only going to be. I'm being honest.
Not.
Yeah.
You already know who I'm going with. Final Fantasy. Stop the cap, Rod.
Player
and you
count.
know it. Who you picking?
I ain't picked nobody yet.
What the fuck?
Because I'm part of me is leaning toward Helldivers because of the fact that they're fixing stuff.
That ain't right, man.
But right now, daily you have about 240,000 people playing Final Fantasy 14 a day.
Don't do that shit.
I'm just
So
I'm
you
just
gonna
telling you.
shit on Final Fantasy? I want to make sure. I'm
not
Is
shitting.
that what you're doing?
I'm not shitting on Final Fantasy.
Who are
I'm
you
just-
picking?
I don't have a pick in the fight right now.
You don't have a pick?
No.
Final Fantasy or fucking Fortnite? Rod, I don't know you. I am shocked upon at your actions.
What? Because I'm being honest with
You
you?
picking Fortnite over Final Fantasy?
No, I'm not picking. I don't have a dog in this fight.
Oh,
That's
wow.
the problem.
Man, go to the next one.
Because I'm finna say what I'm
That
finna say.
shit ain't
because
right.
I don't play Final Fantasy 14. I know of it. It's the MMORPG. I don't play that one. I play World of Warcraft, so it's a completely different story.
Go to the next one. I'm done talking about this fucking Fortnite. We talking about Fortnite.
Player count for Diablo 4. I just want to look up these numbers. That's all.
Damn, they still play that shit.
That's new. What the fuck you mean?
Diablo 3?
Diablo 4.
The one with the
No,
man,
Diablo
that was
4.
a badass game. I ain't see people playing that shit.
No, Diablo 4. Right now,
1,000.
200,000. So that's still not bad.
That is bad. No one playing that shit. No one playing that shit.
So
Stop.
what do you think Destiny's player count is then?
That gotta be. If that's 200,000, 150,000. Because I haven't heard nobody really playing that shit.
No, people playing Destiny too. I don't know.
Maybe the first one.
No, we're talking about the new one that came out. There's been a new expansion that dropped for Destiny not too long ago.
No more. Maybe 250. 250,000.
Oh no. Well, let's see where we at today.
250,000.
Today we are at let's see, players playing right now. Shit, not even that high.
What?
Yeah. I don't even know how that game is
So I
on the
was
fucking
right.
list.
So I was right.
So this shit says as players as playing right now, this is just Steam, so I don't think that's counting PlayStation or any other system. It only says 200. It only says 29,000. That shit you not.
Well, let's go to the next one.
Because I'm
please.
confused as hell.
29 motherfucking thousand?
And the reason I say that is because remember what I sent you last week about how many people are concurrently playing Helldivers right now? What it was, like 45,000. Right, and that's over Destiny.
I told you Destiny wasn't good. The first one maybe.
So the next.
Let's go to the next one. Wait, who did you pick?
I told you I don't have a dog in the fight,
No,
so I don't care. I'm not picking. Because if I pick what I want to pick, you're going to be bitching anyway.
Go ahead.
I wanted to pick Helldivers.
You fucking wild. Go to the next one.
That's why I said I can't win with you.
That shit crazy.
That's why I can't win with you.
Go to the next one.
RPG of the year.
I have a problem with this one, but go ahead.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
God damn.
So yeah, then you can have a problem all you want to.
There is one.
What's going to beat that? There's only one game that can
God
beat that.
damn. God damn.
There's only one game that can beat
But
that, and it's
hold
on the list.
But there's one game that didn't make the list. I should have.
What? Let me finish the list though.
Go ahead.
Elden Ring.
Bitch. That shouldn't be on there. That shouldn't be on there. Go ahead.
Elden Ring.
Go ahead.
Dragon Dogmas 2.
Maybe. Go ahead.
Metaphor ReFantazio.
What the fuck is that?
That shit is good. I actually had to go because I didn't buy it on day one. Now I'm pissed off that I didn't. But I went and got the well no, DLC, well see they
Thank you! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
We haven't even got to Game of the Year yet, Johnson.
Oh no!
We haven't. We're just going through the different categories.
38. Fucking dumbass
hold
shit.
on, let me finish. Can I finish my statement, sir?
Fucking goddamn. Elden Ring. This shit came out in 2022. And this motherfucking alright.
So you have Metaphor ReFantazio. You have Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. So that's considered
Like a Dragon. What is that like?
That's considered. That's a Yakuza game.
Is that the one I called you about?
No, you have another one of those. You have an earlier game from that series.
When they be sliding and fighting the monsters with the crystals on the back. That's not that one.
No, that's not that.
Dragon War. I don't know.
That was you talking about Dragon Warrior. That's different.
That might be okay.
But no, you have that. Those are the 5 that you have for that.
So I have a problem. So we didn't add Rise of Ronin because as we looked it up,
You say yeah, it does apply as a RPG.
That's an RPG. But I'm gonna tell you a better one. Even though I still say Rise of Ronin should have been on that list, but the First Descendant should have been on that list as well.
That's more of an action adventure.
Shooter. I looked it up.
It's an action. I call that an action adventure.
Look it up.
So you think?
Yes, the First Descendant.
You looked it up. It said. What did it say?
Look it up.
I'm curious now. But again, I'm gonna tell you if it is that, I know why it's not on there.
It should have been on there, free to play.
That's exactly why.
Free to play.
And they got a new update coming out too.
Man, I deleted it for them.
No, man, I seen a new update. They giving us a black dude.
A nigga?
Yes.
I gotta get that back now.
Giving us a black dude.
But once I download,
so yeah, it is considered
come on.
It's a free to play massively multi online playing role game looter shooter.
Like, come on.
Shit, you right.
Come on.
Shit, you right. I could put First Descendant in there.
Why wasn't?
I don't know. Well, outside of what we just talked about,
that was
free to play.
That shit still was hard to.
The shit was free to play, and the only reason that made the First Descendant hard was the fact that you did have to put either you put time or you put money, one of the two.
So I'll give you. I could take off Rise of Ronin,
but you could have gave you that, yeah.
But the First Descendant should have made that.
I can't argue that.
So that was I don't understand.
But again though, the problem with First Descendant, as I said before, it's free to play, and that was the hard part for me because it's free to play.
So what?
No, I'm not talking about for me.
Straight Cat was free to play. That shit was okay.
So that's what that was. Next is best narrative, so best storytelling, so forth and so forth.
Go ahead.
Final Fantasy VII.
God damn. God, wait! I didn't pick my winner for the last one.
We already know what the winner is. So
Final Fantasy.
Exactly.
I'd
be shocked. The only game that I truly see giving Final Fantasy any
why
type
is
of
Final Fantasy on damn near all these fucking lists?
Shit was
God
fucking
damn,
awesome, bro.
Okay, go ahead.
You took a story that was already cherished and you made the shit better.
God damn. Go ahead. Next.
Best narrative. So storytelling, all of that.
Stop leading with Final Fantasy.
I'm sorry.
God damn. Go ahead.
It's on here regardless. Like a Dragon. That's on there again.
What the fuck? Okay.
Hellblade 2.
Cat.
Story, yes.
Story?
Action sucked.
Okay. I just want to make that clear.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Make
Action
that clear.
sucked.
Make that clear.
Because I felt like I was in a movie. Really. The parts that I didn't control, I felt like I was in a movie. Metaphor for ReFantazio.
Well, what the fuck?
So those are the games for best narrative.
Okay, easy.
Yeah, this
Final Fantasy. Anything with Final Fantasy in it.
Okay, so best action adventure game, not action game, action adventure, which
what's
means
the difference?
The exploring part of it.
Okay.
So, Astrobot.
What the fuck? How does that make the list of
action adventure? Because you do have to explore and do things to get around on the map. Prince of Persia. Because
okay,
that's fair. Silent Hill 2.
Oh, what's up? What's up?
What's up, Nick? We just going over the Game Awards list and stuff like that.
Go ahead.
You're here, and that's all that matters.
I'm with it.
Right now, we're on the action adventure category part. Silent Hill 2.
Damn.
Yeah, that got action adventure.
Okay.
This might trip you out. Oh nah, trust me, you didn't miss nothing. But the nominations that you hear are probably like crazy as hell.
Fortnite.
Best ongoing game. Leave it alone. I told you.
Go ahead.
Stay away from Fortnite.
Okay. Best on.
We're still on action adventure. Star Wars Outlaws.
Really?
Yeah, it's there. Didn't touch it with a 10-foot pole, but now you kind of making me. But again, this I'll explain that. And then
I didn't think nobody ever did. Honestly.
Then you have Zelda's Echoes of Wisdom. That's on the action adventure.
Okay, I'm gonna pass on everything you just said, Zelda.
Astrobot.
Fuck no, not better than Zelda. Stop that shit, Rod. You fucking lying. You fucking lying. I know you lying.
Yeah, his hate. Oh, wait a minute. Oh my God! I'm gonna let you read that comment. Read it out loud.
Hate for Fortnite.
Your hate for Fortnite is as strong as my hate for the Hidden Leaf Village.
Now Johnson, I liked you. Now I know this nigga didn't say nothing about my Naruto and and what village I'm part of. You damn right. That shit sucked. I don't get Fortnite sucked. But you know I'm a Naruto fan. Don't do that. I'm a real anime guy.
Let's finish this. These categories.
Fuck
you
no.
You can come back later.
So fuck no.
Next one is.
Wait, who did you pick?
I picked Astrobot.
That's crazy. Over Zelda?
Yes. Yes.
Over Zelda?
Yes.
Astrobot over
Yes,
Zelda?
I picked Astrobot over Zelda.
What the fuck you doing in Astrobot? Nothing.
Hey, bro, I'm telling you.
Nothing.
Okay. So then you got best action game. Emphasis on action. Black Myth.
Damn.
Helldivers 2.
What the fuck?
Stellar Blade. And Space Marine. Yeah, your face just changed. Your face just changed.
Best action?
Yeah.
One more time over the list.
Black Myth.
Damn.
Helldivers.
Fuck no.
Stellar Blade.
Damn.
And Space Marine 2.
Damn. Damn.
Yeah, Stellar Blade was good. Space
damn.
Marine was good.
Damn.
Helldivers was good till they ruined it, as you would say.
Trash. Go ahead. Damn.
And Black Myth.
Damn. 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 Let me pick first.
I'm picking Space Marine. I just think I think Space Marine just gave you, especially if you were into the lore and you actually understand what goes on. Space Marine was a home run.
But Black Myth was on fire though. God. Let me go. I plead the fifth.
No, you made me pick that goddamn the other one.
Damn. Let me go. Fuck. Damn. Stellar Blade was fire though. Damn. Let me get Space Marine. Fuck it. Let me get Space Marine.
All right.
Even because I told you about Black Myth was fucking great, but they fucked it up where everybody's streaming it and playing it. Let me get Space Marine.
Okay.
Fuck.
So this one is going to hurt a lot of people because this is
the music.
No, it's not the music. This is best fighting game of the year. So this is what you have. You have Grand Blue Fantasy Rising.
Yeah.
No, it nothing. No, it nothing.
When you say the rest.
When you touch it, it's still. I'm gonna still say the rest, and I'm gonna still stand behind how good of a game it actually was.
I'm not saying it's not, but go ahead.
Multiverse.
Man, that's like playing Fortnite. Come on, man. Stop that shit. Stop that. Okay, whatever. Multiverse. I get to be Shaggy.
Hey, they just added Raven too.
Oh, yay! That bullshit. Stop copying goddamn fucking
It's not copying Smash Bros.
Stop copying that shit. They've been trying to recreate this shit and they just can't do it. Leave it alone.
Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection.
Damn. Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, I said the same thing when I saw it on there. I was like, who really?
Wow. And that's free to play.
It is free to play. That's why I'm like.
A free to play game is on the list of.
And then, of course, you have the two other heavy hitters, which are Sparking Zero and Tekken 8.
Now, I am so motherfucking conflicted. Now, mind you, as much as you like Rising Blue, I'm okay with that.
I'm not saying it holds a candle to Tekken or I can't say it holds a candle to Tekken and DBZ.
So I'm gonna have to cancel them out. What's the next one? You said
Marvel, and then
go ahead and cancel out the Multiverse too. That shit for people who take it in the ass. I don't want to play that. So we go ahead and throw them out. So now that's leaving us with Sparking Zero
and Tekken
no.
And Grand Blue.
No.
That's it.
Marvel vs. Capcom Collections is still. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Listen, unpopular pick, but
That's where you going?
That's
where you going? Is that where you going?
I love Sparking Zero. But that one no goddamn Marvel vs. Capcom Collections. I love Tekken 8. That shit fire. But DLC fucked that up for me when they gave me Tekken 7. I'm going Marvel vs. Capcom Collections. I'm going Marvel vs. Capcom. I'm going retro.
I'm still taking Tekken 8 overall.
I just didn't like that they gave me.
But again, though, that's
7.
That's your opinion.
But that's what they did.
No, they didn't.
But
we're not finna get into that. We had that last week. That's not the case, and I have people who completely disagree with your take on that. And hopefully,
was Hachi in the last one? Was Eddie in the last one?
But again, though,
was Lydia in the last one?
Story narrative.
They gave you the
different.
same. They gave you the same DLC for Kevin as you had in the last one. Man, I'm going with Marvel vs. Capcom.
All right, that's fine. Best game direction: Astrobot.
What the fuck?
Balatro.
Ace of Spades?
Yeah, Ace of Spades, if you want to call it. Black Myth, Elden Ring.
Why the fuck does Elden Ring keep popping up in this shit?
I'll explain it to you when I get to the top of the list.
Bro, what the fuck?
I will explain it to you when I get to the top of the list and why I feel like they put it in there. I had a conversation with I know some people who know some people, and I had a conversation with them.
Fucking bullshit.
Metaphor ReFantazio.
Bro, what the fuck is that?
And Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Bro, what the hell? Stop.
I love it. I love this. This is perfect.
Man,
perfect.
Man, fuck it. I told you I'm not going against nothing with Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy.
Okay.
Final Fantasy.
So now we are at the top of the list. And
no, the music, wasn't it?
Music is the same category of those people too.
Read the music.
Same thing. Astrobot, Balatro, Black Myth, Elden Ring, Final Fantasy, Metaphor ReFantazio.
Final Fantasy.
I'm just saying.
Cause what fucking Final Fantasy?
And Game of the Year.
Oh.
Same 5.
What?
Yeah.
What you mean?
Same 5 nominees I just said. For Game of the Year. Balatro, Astrobot, Black Myth, Elden Ring, Metaphor ReFantazio, Final Fantasy VII.
Fuck it, Final Fantasy VII. Cause I'm sorry. Elden Ring?
Yes.
A game that came out in 22.
Yeah, Elden Ring. Well, Shadow of the Erdtree. I'm sorry.
It's the.
They actually literally separated. It's called Shadow of the Erdtree.
Is it Elden Ring?
Yes.
So it's fucking Elden Ring. Ain't nothing changed. It's still the same thing. It's Elden Ring. That's DLC. They fucking cheated. So when was it okay to add DLC for Game of the Year? So why God of War didn't do that?
God of War DLC wasn't.
So why God of War wasn't in there?
I'm gonna tell you why.
Because trash.
I'm gonna tell you exactly why.
That's not fair.
I'm gonna tell you why. The reason why that DLC is actually included, this DLC particularly, because it's almost a full game by itself. See, the thing.
So why would it be DLC?
I don't know why. My problem.
Ain't right.
Listen, my problem with it was that it's enough. It's big enough for it to be its own game, and they didn't do it. They labeled it. Now, mind you, they labeled it as DLC, but the game is big enough to be considered a full-blown game.
That's not.
They gave you new weapons. They gave you a whole new map. They gave you new bosses. They gave you a story.
Did it say DLC though?
But again, though, they're not looking at it as DLC because of the amount of content that it gave you.
Okay.
It gave you.
God of War gave you.
No,
new
it did. No, it did.
A new story mode.
No,
new story.
No, they didn't give you a new story.
They did give you a new story.
They gave you a 40-hour story.
They did. Hey, doesn't matter. They
Yes,
still gave you DLC.
Does. It actually does.
No, that's bullshit. That's bullshit.
It says right here. This is why.
Do you agree?
Here's the question: do I agree with it? No, I don't. I don't agree with because of the fact it's labeled DLC.
So when the first
is this
the first time this shit done happen?
No, I think it's happened before. So I want you to read. I'm going to read this to you so you understand why they put it in there. The Game Awards aims to recognize the best creative and technical work each year, irrespective of the format that the content is released. Expansion packs, new game seasons, DLC, remakes, remasters are all eligible in all categories. If the jury deems the new creative and technical work to be worthy of a nomination, such factors include the newness of the content and the price it is valued at. So I get why they did it. Do I like it? No. I'm gonna be honest with you because you can put any other game on there. You can put Space Marine. You can put Helldivers. You can put all these. You can put.
So
let me
where's
finish.
Call of Duty?
Call of Duty is in best multiplayer.
But
That's it.
where's Call of Duty in Game of the Year? Because
No.
this is the best Call of Duty you've ever got. Where's Call of Duty?
They got nominated for
Fuck that. Game of the Where's Call of
Yeah.
Duty?
no.
Where's Zelda?
Again, it didn't make the cut.
Hell, where's Princess Peach? That was better than art. Fuck that. I would have took Helldivers. No, that's bullshit. That's not fair.
So
Where's Spider-Man?
that was last year. Remember, it lost to Baldur's Gate.
Hell, where's Baldur's Gate?
That was last year. It
Right.
won Game of the Year.
They don't got DLC?
No.
Oh, damn. Wow. So
They actually said they wasn't doing DLC for Baldur's Gate.
wow. So, no Space Marine,
Nope. No Stellar Blade.
no Stellar Blade. Hell, no Diablo, right?
Again.
I'm just...
You're looking at it.
I could have made a race for First Descendant. I could have threw First Descendant in there. We throwing in DLC. You might as well put it free to play.
I mean,
We pulling in solitaire. Inside.
It's actually not solitaire. I actually.
What is it?
So basically, it's a roguelike. It's a roguelike game where basically you're using your cards to build poker hands, but you're literally fighting bosses on the other side to where you have to make. You get so many hands, right? You get so many hands, and you got to make the best poker combination out of your hands out of the 4 or 5 turns you have to beat a particular score.
So Duel Monsters. That's what you telling me.
I don't.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Is what you telling me.
I'm just telling you what.
So okay, if we putting card games in, what? Where's where Duel Masters at? They keep updating content.
Yeah, Hearthstone too, but
I'm just saying. We're adding.
Hearthstone's dropped great experience. Every I hate to say this, and I'm not a Blizzard shill. I love Blizzard, but Hearthstone is one of those things that every expansion that they drop, including the mini sets, are always great. It's crazy.
I'm just saying. Hell, fuck it.
But I
TCG
get-
Pokemon. Well, I ain't make it. So we're putting everything. You mean to tell me
They deemed it worthy. That's what
Solitaire made Game of the Year, because that's what the fuck it is.
they said.
Solitaire.
Whereas poker is not solitaire.
Poker Solitaire. Pyramid Solitaire. Either way, Solitaire. We gonna say Solitaire, because that's what that shit look like. We gonna say fucking Solitaire. DLC made it to Game of the Year, but we still have Space Marine. Call of Duty to me. I'm sorry, is not game. Fuck it, Fortnite is not. We adding DLC, right? I can't stand Fortnite, but I would accept Fortnite because damn, they keep giving you DLC for the game. You're gonna tell me a DLC has been nominated, but it's technically they want to say it's not a full game, but it's Elden Ring. Cause you wanna know the bullshit about that is? Remember when I told you about my PlayStation?
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't do my shit. Like I'm just saying. Elden
That
Ring.
was true though. That might be the reason why though too.
What?
Yeah, anybody that had Game Pass got Black Ops for free.
What got what for free?
Black Ops
Which one?
6
What that mean?
sales.
Wait, got what for free?
Black Ops 6. If you had Xbox, you had Game Pass, you got Black Ops for free. So that could fuck up the sales numbers.
So now let me fuck you up with that one then. The moment they take that off, you don't have it. The moment they take that off Game Pass, you don't have it.
They're not taking it off of Game Pass. You know why they're not going to take it off Game Pass? Because Activision is owned by Xbox, so it can sit on there all goddamn day.
So you still got the sales from PlayStation. You still got the sales
but
from...
But that's not enough.
Cap.
If half of your player base is getting it for free...
Voltron, whatever that card game, was better than Call of Duty?
When you look at sales, it might be. It might be a $15 game, and you got millions and millions and millions.
What was more, $60 or $74?
It all depends on how you look at it. So look at it like this.
Show me who made more.
It won't tell you who made more. But the point that I'm making, I understand. I understand what you're saying.
We need to be realistic.
But what I'm saying is, I'm gonna give you an example.
DLC should not be included.
I'm not talking about DLC. I'm talking about what you just mentioned.
Call of Duty, yes.
So if you look at it like this, if Xbox Game Pass has 50 million subscribers, right?
Okay.
They don't get a single dime of that 50 million. Whereas if you take a game like Balatro and you got 50 million people playing it at $15, you kind of see how the number part come in.
Okay, so fuck that. Grand Theft Auto. They make shit every time then, right? They make DLC for that shit every time, right? There's a new fucking heist right now. Well, I'm just saying, we put in DLC in there. We're not adding Call of Duty. We're not adding Dead Space. We're not adding the game he's... Come on, Final Fantasy? The only one I'm picking out this bitch. Wait, which Final Fantasy was it?
The new one.
Oh, okay. That's the only one I'm picking. So we're not going to put Silent Hill in there.
No.
Resident Evil was still good, right?
They haven't made a new Resident Evil, though.
The one with the village.
That was years ago? That was years ago. Village was 7, I think.
Didn't they have DLC for that shit?
No, they did, but that was still 2-3 years ago.
I'm just saying, we adding DLC to every fucking thing now. We might as well go all the way back.
Now, I'm going to tell you what the biggest travesty is. And
damn.
I feel like one of the communities I am, we are saying...
Where's your League of Legends?
League of Legends got nominated for Best Esport Game.
Fuck that! Game of the Year. They make shit that every year. They make content for that shit damn near every week. Right? But we gonna put that bullshit. Final Fantasy. That's my pick.
I mean...
Fuck all that.
From my understanding, Final Fantasy is the front runner.
It's the only runner.
No, because Astrobot is like second or third.
Man, stop saying that shit, man. Fuck.
Why?
Stray Cat.
Why?
Stray Cat. That's why. Stray Cat. Remember when you get to run around and be a fucking cat and run through obstacles? Stray Cat. That's what I think about Astrobot. Stray Cat.
Until you play it. Until you play Astrobot, it's a different...
You played it?
Yes, I have.
You enjoyed it, didn't you?
Yes, I did. I really did.
Better than Final Fantasy?
It's one of the better platformers.
Better than Final Fantasy.
Oh, I've already picked my game of the year.
Final Fantasy, right?
No. I'm actually, as much
this
as...
motherfucker's finna say Elden Ring.
No, I'm not.
Who are you picking?
Metaphor Refantasio.
Stop the cap. You ain't heard that shit till today.
No, I've heard it before. And Johnson is my witness. In the group chat that we are in.
When we talked about this earlier, you said you didn't even know what that... I got to go look that up.
I knew what it was. And I knew what it was because I've seen it, but I didn't play it until today. And if the demo is anything like the full game...
Better than Final...
It's on par with Final Fantasy.
There ain't nothing better than Final Fantasy.
It's on par. I hate to say it. It's
There's
on par. It's on par with Final Fantasy.
What the fuck?
He knew what it was.
There's nothing better than Final Fantasy. I'm not taking nothing.
That's why I said I never touched it, but we talk about it so much in the other group chat that I'm in. I was like, okay, so you know what? When it got nominated, I said, you know what? I need to download this to see what it's like. It's something serious, bro. I'm not gonna tell you no story. I wouldn't do that.
I'm not trying to shit on the game. I'm not doing that. But better than Final Fantasy?
I'm sitting here telling you, it's gonna get Final Fantasy. It's not gonna be a straight wash. It's not.
I don't like the picks at all. I don't like none of the nominations. I don't like any of it. Mario ain't on that list. Princess Peach ain't on that motherfucker. Please, please. Hell, you finally get to cheat. You cheated me out of Spider-Man last year. You cheated me out of God of War the year before that.
I think the biggest thing is, I'm not going to lie, what everybody's worried about, and I don't think it's going to happen. Everybody is truly worried about Elden Ring winning Game of the Year right now.
But, because it is. That's bullshit. A game that's already... You've had your spine 2 years ago. 3 years ago. Fuck are you doing? Because you drop a DLC... Motherfucker, that means you get a...
It's the size of a whole game.
Okay, okay, cool. Motherfucking Grand Theft Auto will be the size of a whole game. What's the difference?
Their DLC is not the size of a whole game. Their DLC is
they
not
give you
40,
enough. They give you enough content to do that shit, playing over and over and over
DLC,
again.
But the DLC is not 40 hours.
Who gives a fuck?
They do.
Who gives a fuck?
They do. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
That's bullshit.
That's what they're looking
White
at.
folk.
No, that was said today too, but you know.
White folk. I know ain't no nigga pick that. I know ain't no nigga pick that. I know ain't no nigga on that committee picking that. I know it can't be. Ain't no way in hell. Who play? I don't want to be racist. I'm not.
You being racist.
I don't give a fuck. Can't beat my ass. I ain't had my ass beat since the 3rd grade. It gonna be that way. Who basically plays Elden Ring?
Casanat.
That weirdo who be taking showers with fucking men and shit?
Oh my god.
That one?
Yeah.
Man, I don't want to
He
hear that.
played it so much they sent him a whole statue.
That is.
They sent him a whole statue of the final boss. I'm just saying.
Oh wow.
And
nothing against him, because I like Case and he cool, but
there are others. But again,
mostly people play it or who?
There are black people that play it.
Mostly people play it is who?
I'm not falling into that trap.
Come on, you know the truth.
I'm not finna fall into that
trap.
You know the truth. Because I almost fell in one today with somebody else saying something. And
come on, you know the truth.
I hate to say he's right, but I'm not falling into that trap.
You know it's the truth.
Because again...
They picking that shit up quick.
Because again, one of the travesties that I feel that is so true, and I agree with one of my other counterparts, that there's no fighting game up there. No Tekken, no Sparking Zero. But you have these 2 other games up there. So I came up...
You got a card game over a fighting... Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero.
But I understand why.
Cap.
No, I do. Like I said, I have privies and details to other people who work in the industry.
I'm ready to go home.
And they explained some things to me, and I felt like, okay, now that I have this understanding, okay, cool. But what
Were they
I'm...
white?
Huh? No.
The people who make these games are white?
No, I'm not talking... No, the person that I'm talking... The person that I talk...
No, the people who pick these games are white?
I don't know.
Cap.
I don't know.
Cap.
So...
Ain't none of them Japanese.
You know what? We're not finna play the race game with video games.
I got no choice.
Yes, you do.
They did this.
You leave that alone.
Elden Ring.
Elden Ring is made by the same people who did Dragon Ball and Tekken. So it does not matter.
Volbo. Whatever the fuck that shit is.
You said what?
Volbo.
What are you talking is that?
I don't know how you say that shit. Volbo. Voltron. Come on, a card game?
Yeah.
A card game?
Yeah. That's not Hearthstone, Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokemon.
A card game.
I'm sorry.
Game of the year. Stray Cat.
If this motherfucker... I'm just worried. I'm just so worried.
It's Elden Ring.
It's going to be Elden Ring or the other one.
It's Elden Ring. It's Elden Ring. I won't be watching it. I won't be attending.
I'll be watching it on the 12th just for the tea to see what happens.
It's Elden Ring. This cheating ass horse gonna go out there, give these people so-called brand new game, new map. Bitch, so what? Give a damn. Bitch, make your DLC and go about your bitch. Why ain't no DLC of the year? I ain't seen none of that shit.
So I came up with a theory, right?
It ain't black folk.
No. I came up with a theory, and I discussed it earlier. I felt like
it was the 5th grade. Nigga, I ain't got my ass
I feel like
this
this is how we solve this whole Game of the Year situation. All of those categories: action, adventure, fighting, RPG, family, ongoing, sports, all those winners of those categories, you put all them in the hat and you say, okay, these are the winners of out of all these categories.
Pick at random?
No. You're missing my point.
You wild.
It's not random. You're taking the winner of every category. So you're taking the winner of best fighting game, best sports game, best action adventure game, action game, RPG, and you drop all of those into a hat. And those are the ones that people vote for Game of the Year because you're taking the best of every genre. You're not separating it into this side is this side is this side is this. Therefore, you have a better round pick because if you think about this right now, 3 of these games are RPGs. Elden Ring, Metaphor, ReFantazio,
and Final Fantasy.
And Final Fantasy. Those are 3 RPGs right there. You see what I'm doing? You're making it to where as though you're not just picking. Technically, you're literally picking from one fucking genre because you could technically say Black Myth is an RPG because of the level and the scale.
Technically, that's an RPG. The inputs are different.
No, it's not. It's that, but see, it wouldn't be considered
the
RPG.
Inputs.
Not inputs.
Even still, there's not a fighting game on this list. There's not an adventure game on this list.
Well, what is Black Myth?
Well,
Black Myth is considered action. Say that. But you think about it.
I don't like it. I don't like these picks.
I just a lot of people don't agree with the picks, but again, based on the new knowledge that I have, how this stuff is done and played out, I understand Elden Ring. I understand. It's hard for me to understand Balatro, but I get it.
Duel Monsters.
If that's what
I summon an ace. What the? Okay.
So that's where I'm at. I think that's how you solve that problem.
I know how to solve it. Stop letting these people. Stop letting these people pick, and let the fans pick.
No, we still pick. We still vote on this now.
Fuck that.
We still vote on which game, what you want to vote for.
No, stop letting these people determine what is considered, because they're telling you what you're gonna pick from and choose from. No, I need to let people send in requests of y'all give them a list of games that's been out that year, and you send in a request and let them pick.
But then that takes out the media, which is part of it though too.
That's the problem.
No, that's not. That's not the problem. The problem is when you have paid reviews that are better than the reviews than actual people.
I just don't like it. It's not an even scale.
It's never going to be even scale because the media is going to outweigh the people anyway. The problem is with reviewers that do paid reviews like IGN and all these other places. They're paid reviews. We know this.
Come on.
How do you have someone who doesn't pick?
How you have a motherfucker that haven't even played the game and they telling you what's game of the year?
No, they're going by the reviews, not by that particular person, but you have all these companies that do reviews. So they take all these aggregate scores from all the different people, and I think that's how they come up with their list.
Whatever.
So, like I said, I'm going to be by my computer on the 12th to see the drama go down because I know it's going to be drama. I know it's going to be some drama. I just don't know what category it's going to come from. Because I feel like it's a couple of categories in here that you're going to look at and be like, yeah, I didn't see that one coming. Like, I just feel, I'm like you. Part of me feels like that Elden Ring will win. Part of me feels that. But then there's another part of me that feels like Final Fantasy is in like 8 fucking categories.
And not the same Final Fantasy.
No, it's the same Final Fantasy. Rebirth. It's all.
No, you said the other one was.
No, 14 is ongoing. I didn't even count that. I just counted all the ones that Rebirth are in.
Like, come on, I keep hearing the Final Fantasy.
But you have to play Rebirth to understand why Rebirth is so fucking good.
But that's what I'm saying. Final Fantasy is beating. Besides that Zelda one was hard.
No, it's it beat
It beats all of them.
It just shows you that Final Fantasy is a better game than Zelda. I hate to say this, as good as Zelda is, not knocking Zelda, the Final Fantasy franchise is just a better franchise than the Zelda
Been
franchise.
shitting on them for years.
But that's Nintendo's fault, though. That
Shitting
is
on them
Nintendo's
for
fault.
years.
I blame Nintendo. That's their fault for that.
For years.
So,
But it's whatever.
but it is what it is, and we're coming to the end of our time tonight. And I just want to thank everybody who showed up, who's here. I just want to thank y'all so much for just being part of this, and I hope y'all continue to come back. As you know, we do this every Monday from like 5:30 to 8, 5:30 to 7, depending on what time we start. You know. he finally got your comment on that.
What?
He said they treated Naruto like trash, and he didn't even do nothing. He was just existing. So, but at the end of the day, you know, I appreciate y'all being here. I appreciate y'all coming through. And if you got any questions, most of y'all know how to find me. Y'all have my personals. Y'all have my social medias. If y'all want to talk about something in particular or have suggestions questions you want to ask for the next week, yo, hit me up. You know, y'all know where to find me. So I appreciate that. And hopefully I'll see y'all again next week. Y'all have a good evening.
Mama, I made it.